It only takes a little bit
No.
of white brainwash
You didn't implement it
to
in?
activate the cool chip in the average Negro.
We started. This is it. This is reasonable.
Red Cup.
Money off. Restart. Implement it in.
This nigga said,
Money off.
Got a 9 chasing a chicken.
bombs.
We all got Cameron and Jim Jones.
Jim Jones,
He gonna be a beat the shit
easy
out of
fade.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Motherfucker Phoenix Suns.
They lost?
They losing by 6. They was just up 9.
That's why y'all need to stop betting on this shit.
Fuck.
They losing by 9?
They was just winning by 9. Now they down 6 with 2 minutes left.
Something's got to be wrong. What is wrong with that team? Reasonable Ignorance Podcast, we're back.
I got a hot take too.
What is wrong with that team?
They don't want to play. They don't want to play together.
They can't.
Why do you say that?
Too much talent, man, for them to be bums like they are.
They
KD
don't-
likes to play.
They don't defend.
Yeah.
Okay, number one.
It's something going on with those three and the surrounding players. It's something going on, man.
Gotta be.
Like what?
I don't know.
Cohesiveness. They don't like each other or something.
It's something.
Yeah. It's coming from a coach. He know it's something with the nucleus.
Because they got
of that
too much
team.
talent,
It's
man.
too
KD
much
did
talent.
not want to get traded back to the Warriors. Why not?
He said that he didn't want to do it during season. If whatever's gonna happen, let it happen
Oh, all the off season.
in the off season.
Okay.
That's what KD said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
think he going to Dallas though. In off
that's
season.
that's what I'm seeing. Dallas.
I think he going to Dallas. I think that new owner. I think you know what he trying to do. That new owner, right?
What's that?
He trying to
For
get
who? Which
Dallas.
for the Mavs.
The Mavs.
He trying to get a casino built.
Right.
So he trying to drive up the value of that franchise, so he can get a casino built.
But
I think he want to take them out of there.
You drive up, take them where?
Vegas.
Vegas need a team for sure.
Ve-
They getting a baseball team.
They got it already.
The A's, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be there in like 3 years, I think.
No, I thought it was.
No, they got to play somewhere else first. They're not playing there now,
Yeah.
but they will be. They building a stadium now.
So they gonna have everybody because they already got.
But they're gonna get a what's the name team though, right?
NBA team.
They're gonna get an NBA team there. But I don't think
It won't be
why do you-
Dallas though. Yeah, I'm with you. It, can,
It cannot be
it can't
Dallas.
be Dallas.
Everybody's
Nah.
saying that's when LeBron gonna be the owner.
Of the expansion team.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Everybody's saying that.
Not Dallas moved to the Mavericks. The thing about it is Texas got to come up off that legislation.
That's why this owner is like, hey, we gonna move.
And you see, they talking about Luka. They said that they had issue with him drinking and smoking hookah.
That's crazy.
Did we talk about that?
Did you buy that?
No,
Me either.
I mean, I did. I bought it.
all them niggas smoke and drink, bro. So you just gonna
No,
be
but
mad
he
at Luka?
drinks beer though. That's a lot of yeast.
a lot of yeast.
Beer, I mean, one thing you drink the hard liquor or whatever alcohol is one thing. He's drinking beer and he's drinking beer in front of everybody.
And he was still putting up
Buckets.
30, 10, and 9.
Exactly.
Not according to like I said, I was told and by certain NBA people, they know how long your career is going to last in the NBA. They know
was
how
saying
long
that
your
too.
body's going to do.
I agree. I
They
agree.
did say
I'm not
that.
saying that's incorrect. I agree. But Marl, he was in the league 6 years. They've been in the playoffs 5 times.
Won the ship. Got to the ship.
Went to the finals once. Been to 2 Western Conference finals. At one point, he had the second highest playoff scoring average behind Jordan. You mean to tell me they really worried about beer?
And hookah.
Hey, the brothers down there that's running that shit,
They don't like that shit.
he's like, I guess he wanted to put it.
Because
Nico,
you saw Finley take the beer from him.
right?
right.
Nico wanted to put his own stamp
Yeah,
on the team.
Yeah, Finley did take the beer from him, so it had to be an issue where they
He
like,
didn't.
nigga,
He
stop
didn't
drinking
get
beer.
Luka. He didn't draft Luka himself.
He better hope he's right. Because
That's
if
what
the
everybody's
Lakers
saying.
win their championship before Dallas does, with Luka as the best player, they going to run his ass out of town.
Luka's the new Jerry
If
West.
they ain't going yet, huh?
Luka's the new Jerry West.
LeBron gonna get him in shape. LeBron gonna get him together. He could do that, maybe. I don't know. Being with LeBron and taking care of that, being in L.A., they might get Luka together.
They might get Luka together.
They might.
I agree. They're gonna get Luka together. Winning a championship,
I don't know about that.
me neither. It's not gonna happen. I don't think
You
so.
don't agree with Windhorst now?
I don't.
They on the Lakers bandwagon now.
Yeah, because Windhorst's contract is up at ESPN. That's why. Hit it, man. Windhorst's contract is up.
You think he coming back
To what?
to the ESPN?
One of them motherfuckers that pick him up. NBC or Amazon are gonna pick him up. He look like a woman anyway.
He does look like a woman.
Look like a woman.
A big old white woman.
Yeah, he look like yeah. He looks like a woman for real, man. I mean, I don't know. It's very that trade has really been sending a lot of shockwaves through the NBA since the last couple of weeks.
We've never seen nothing like it.
Never.
Never seen nothing like that before. A superstar traded in his prime.
Yeah,
Top 5 player traded to a Western Conference rival in his prime.
In his
I mean,
prime.
think about it. In that draft, it was him, Trae Young, and Luka, right? Him, Trae Young, Luka, and Luka,
Trae
Trae
Young.
Young, and what's DeAndre?
Yeah,
Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton is a bust. You know who else is a bust to me?
Who?
Drum roll, please. LaMelo Ball.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Lil Melo?
LaMelo.
Why is he a bust?
22 games last year, always injured, can't play back-to-backs.
He young, too.
Yeah, how old is he?
You think he a bust?
He got to be 21, 22. He can't be that much
He's a
older.
bust to me, man. I really feel like he's a bust. He got a $260 million contract. He's a bust to me.
I would say overrated if you was gonna say one thing about him, but a bust?
Yeah, I don't think he a bust.
He's not a
yet.
franchise player, man.
He
can't stay healthy. You can't stay healthy There's always your ankles. There's always something going on with you. You can't stay healthy, nor can you play games all the way through.
He's 23 years old. We can't call him a bust yet.
You called Zion a bust.
He not a bust
I ain't
though.
call
Who?
Zion a bust.
Zion's not
They
a
call
bust.
Zion a bust,
But
man.
how?
What has he accomplished and done?
Look, for me, let me just put this out. For
Here
me,
we go.
a bust is Sam Bowie. That's a bust.
Who's done nothing.
A bust is the guy from Ohio State that got drafted by the
right.
Portland Trailblazers. Greg Oden. That's
Greg
a
Oden,
bust.
Yeah.
Greg Oden suffered. No, you can't call him a bust because of injuries.
But you just said LaMelo.
But you
with
said
injuries.
LaMelo. You
And
just
Zion
said
Williams.
Okay,
Bust.
well, give me
Injuries.
rewind and then take
They
that back.
they actually have produced
And
in the
they
NBA.
played.
Who has?
Melo, Zion.
Zion.
Neither one has really lived up to the superstar build that they're supposed to have.
Okay, because of injuries. But you just said LaMelo's a bust. It's because of injuries.
Is Paul
I'm
George a
sa-
bust?
Paul George is Paul George is Bazura.
Who?
Trash.
Damn.
Hit it, man. What has he done?
Missouri.
What has he done?
Damn, man.
What has Paul George done?
Not nothing.
But collect a check
Collect a check
and has a good podcast.
that he
What
put
has he
on
done?
hiatus because he's focusing on the playoff run.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
being
know.
honest
I
with you,
get-
but
I get a
Melo.
little sensitive about that
Why?
because I like Paul George.
I bet you do. You're a basketball coach. You're a basketball savant. You know more than I do.
He's disappointing.
Kudos to you. Hand claps to that.
So is it time for Philadelphia to blow it up?
Paul George should not have taken. Paul George took that. Paul George is a scammer.
He's a scammer. That motherfucker Nigerian. His name is Paul Lufufu.
Paul Acuna.
There you go.
Get it. Oh,
Prince Paul Akumi.
Prince Paul Acuna.
Paul George is a scammer. He scammed the Philadelphia 76ers, and I'm surprised that that fan base and that sports media has not gone the fuck in on him.
Man, Philly media got soft.
Philly.
Hit it!
Yeah.
Philly media, you done got soft,
done
according
got
to
soft.
Dino the Great.
I think Philly need to. Oh shit.
I'm that nigga.
Hey, Philly ownership really need to think about taking a page out of what the Mavs did.
And what's that?
See what Embiid's trade value is.
Nothing. He's gone for another year.
Somebody will take him. Somebody will take him. Yes, they
and
will.
and he going to the Hall
Somebody will
of Fame.
take
That's
him.
what's crazy.
Mom, somebody will take him.
I can feel it.
It'll probably get lowballed, but somebody will take him.
He probably get lowballed.
I mean, they probably won't get a lot, but somebody will take him, Mom.
At what cost? What are you giving away for him? Because they're gonna be asking a lot because of potential. Because Embiid, he 30, 29? He ain't that old.
Well, we don't really know how old he is.
Bro, that nigga's 36.
He might be up there.
he might
Oh,
be.
hey, hot take.
be.
You ready?
How old
Drum roll,
is
please.
Joel Embiid?
Hot take.
Cameroons, close your ears.
All African basketball players are older than what they are. Hit it. You want to know why?
Why?
They lie about their age just so they can make it to the NBA
Hit it.
and play ball and make money.
United States, yeah.
They are liars. Embiid is older than what he is.
36.
Thon Maker was older than what he
was in high school
Bo.
killing motherfuckers. Yeah.
Older than what he is.
Bo was in the United States though his whole life though, wasn't
I don't know.
he? Yeah, 'cause
He is older than what
He old as fuck.
Yes, he is. Yes, they are. All of them. Anybody that comes over here from over there are older than what they really the fuck are. They push them people done push their age
Push
back.
their age back. Yeah.
just like
I
them
believe
Cuban,
that.
Cuban pitchers
This
and shit
motherfucker,
back in the day.
MB got to get another knee.
Yeah, you too young for that. Supposedly.
They not going nowhere, Mom.
Another knee.
Maxie.
He
I
gotta
like
get another knee?
I like Maxie.
Huh?
He gotta get another knee.
Yeah.
You heard that?
I like Maxie.
No. Stay on MB right quick. We get to Maxie in a minute.
I'm getting to Embiid. Pause. I like Maxie, but you're not gonna win if he's your best player.
Maxie?
Hell
Yeah.
Hell
Why?
no.
He not.
245. That's what he getting paid for, right?
That's because that's that market. But in the Embiid thing, he's got. First of all, he's 7 feet tall, and he's over what 280, 290. What's the first thing to go on big dudes?
Knees.
Feet and knees.
Yeah.
And he has he got two terrible ones.
Embiid was out for the first 2 years of his fucking
Yep. And they
NBA
told
contract.
us what to do. What?
Feet or some shit, right? When his feet when he
What,
first
what
came
they
in.
tell us though?
Hey,
What was their slogan that year?
trust
For
the
2 years.
process.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing. I don't know why he moved over to Skechers.
He sure did. He sure did.
I'm gonna tell you something.
He sure did.
When he was balling,
And what shoe?
Adidas.
Hit it.
He moved over to Under Armour. Shit started going awry again.
Wah, 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 wah.
I'm still mad at Adidas for D Rose knee. I blame them motherfuckers.
Further, he went from Under Armour to Skechers. I keep telling y'all keep these niggas keep going for them checks instead of going for what they need to go for. What's the name? That's Skechers. That shit is sketchy.
Who played in Skechers? Who plays basketball in Skechers?
Julius Randle. How long he been out for? He's been out for how long?
God. He another one. He deserved to be out.
Yeah.
Bombs.
Wearing that shit.
Them motherfucker, they just look at
it's
I
another
bet they
one.
comfortable in the motherfucker though. They probably ain't got no
They
support.
comfortable for walking shoes.
Walking shoe, yeah, ain't got no support. None of that.
We're talking about basketball shoes. That's new technology for
Now,
them.
are they better than them triple Bs though?
Never. You see what happened with them?
Back to LaMelo.
You see what happened with him?
LaMelo ain't never wore them motherfuckers,
And
though. It was Lonzo.
was
Like, I
Lonzo,
fucked up,
okay.
right?
LaMelo wore them shits for a minute.
Did he? In high school, might. He might
He
have
wore
worn
them
in high
shits for when
school.
they was over there in Lithuania. And look what the problems he got. I keep saying, I think he's a bust, man.
He might be. But he got
Lonzo a
skill, though.
bust.
Who, Lonzo?
Lonzo Ball, number 2 pick overall.
Was he a bust because of
I'm
injuries?
asking, yeah, was he a bust?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I'm picking you number 2 or number 1, you have to produce, period.
You're a franchise
You're
player.
a franchise player. If you get picked 1 or 2.
Anytime you're anytime you're a lottery pick, you
I
have
don't know about
you're
lottery.
supposed to listen. This is what I'm saying. Anytime that, and this is their NBA scouts logic and NBA logic period. From what I've learned, anytime that you pick from 1 up until that let's say 1 to 10, you're supposed to be a franchise changing person.
So by that definition, then Michael Olowokandi was a bust.
Yes, Olowokandi was a bust.
The dude that got drafted by the Cavaliers
Anthony
from
Bennett.
Toronto was a bust.
He a big time, but Anthony Bennett. He was number 1 player.
Ryan Leaf,
Bust.
Achilles Smith.
Bust.
You can keep close.
I think that's the true definition of bust. I get the guys who got hurt. I shoot them some bail because it was beyond their control. Greg Oden, Sam Bowie, I get them some bail. I shoot them some bail.
Oden had injuries when he was in college. Am I correct?
Yeah, foot. He had that foot shit.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like with LaMelo Ball consistently, because I draft him in my fantasy basketball year after year after year after year.
I know you liked them coming out of.
I like it. Pause. I like it. Period. But at the same time, I just feel like LaMelo Ball, if he cannot stay healthy, what is he really? He's amazing to the kids. But what is he really doing, and what is he really accomplishing?
They gave him a lot of money.
They
Okay,
gave him
so I got somebody else.
Who?
My man in Memphis, Ja Morant.
No, he's not a bust.
He will be traded this offseason.
What?
That's what the speculation is being said. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, look, rewind. If I'm going down, everybody going down. Ever since that Luka trade, nobody's untouchable
safe.
now. Nobody's safe.
They in 3rd place.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. They
Get
broke
rid
into
of
his
that.
house, right?
Yeah.
That's a telltale sign. They sold $1 million worth of jewelry and whatever else. But needless to say, the rumblings are starting ever since Luka got traded. They don't want to pay them. No, them owners is pissed, man.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers is pissed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them owners is pissed. This is what I'm hearing. These owners is pissed.
So you saying when
Because
they,
these motherfuckers is getting paid all this money and they not playing.
so you saying when the
And they not
CBA,
taking the shit serious.
you
I'm
said when they
sorry.
come to the CBA agreement when they got to negotiate, the owners gonna start saying we pulling back guarantees.
I think that's gonna happen in NBA
Kevin Garnett said it's gonna happen.
and NFL is probably gonna.
NFL can fuck off, man. They don't get it, man. You get your knee killed, you cut the next day,
Yeah, but it's what you sign up for. But I'm just saying
and
to
they
your
want their
point.
signing bonus money back.
To your point, the owners, man, it's
That's
the
some
slavery
cold
shit.
shit,
It's some
man.
slavery shit.
That's some cold shit. They want
Yeah.
this. They want this. I'm sorry, Dino. Go
No,
ahead.
you're right. Go ahead.
No, go. Keep going.
Yeah, there's some slavery shit though. That's why I think all these owners, they want your ass to be out there. They want you to be. If I want you on television talking good shit, I want you doing that. So the whole perception that these people, like you said, Ja Morant, I agree.
You
They might
goddamn
trade him.
right.
He's
Dino.
not living up. He's not living up.
Dino, I'm paying you $50 million a year. You goddamn right. You better
Do
go.
what
to,
I'm supposed
you
to
better
say.
go to NBA Cares.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
And these motherfuckers be complaining. You know what I mean? Like, I'm giving you too much money for you to be complaining. To be honest,
I'm giving.
I agree.
I'm giving you.
Go ahead.
Kawhi Leonard, I'm giving you $48 million, and you ain't played 100 games in 4 years.
in 4 years. You get what I'm saying?
Him, and Ben Simmons, they on the same team now.
Not gonna lie, I'll be glad when he quit.
Man,
I used to be a fan of his,
Bro.
And we probably sound like haters too.
Fuck, I'll be that. I used to be a fan of Kawhi Leonard,
But-
but you talk about somebody who don't care at all.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck about playing.
Don't give a fuck.
It still boggles my mind why Ballmer gave him 147 on that extension, or 100 whatever he gave him on that extension.
Gave him 2 extensions, right?
Yeah,
Since
I
he
don't
been there, right?
understand why, and he's not playing. He can't play no back-to-backs. He can't just like with Embiid, no back-to-backs. Can take off whenever he feel like it. Whatever. You know who's about to get fired though?
Who?
Who should get fired?
Who?
I'll be glad. Daryl Morey.
I can see that.
That analytics shit
It's trash.
is done.
I can see that. I can see that.
But just like what and we talked about Zion, right? They said the analytics people told him he shouldn't play back to back.
This nigga 23
A lot of GMs say that's what the data showed. The Warriors stand by that data.
Come on, man.
I can't tell. They played what's the name back to back, don't they? Steph.
He does, but I know for a fact the Warriors, Spurs, and another team stand by that data back to back. Clippers is another one.
Man, look. Hey,
Somebody tried to sue the Clippers trainer, or did the Clippers try to sue the ex-trainer?
that Clippers trainer spilled the beans.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hey,
And
look,
I got into a whole argument on Twitter and Kevin Durant's in his comments, with fans talking about with him. He's like, all fans do is complain, but to y'all point, it's like, man, because y'all don't give a fuck, and it's like they don't care during the regular season. They only care. The perception is they only care during the postseason. So in the postseason, we really locked in on it.
Yeah.
Right now, this shit like y'all ain't playing, and then the effort it don't look like it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's you're not putting a good product on television, or even when we spend a lot of money to go to these games, bro. And like I said on the last pod, I'm not spending my money no more on this shit. I done put my foot down. You know what I mean? I done put my foot down. Yeah, I'm not going to no more. We had the Greek night last night. What was the night before? And my guys from my chapter, my undergraduate chapter, they stepped at halftime. I'm sorry, guys. I'm saying this on the pod. I supported you in spirit, but I'm not giving them motherfuckers none of my money
What up, Onika?
because of the product that they allow to put on that goddamn court. Why is Patrick Williams still playing? Now, that's a bust.
Bus.
hit it.
Dominguez said Markelle Fultz.
Hurt. Bust.
He said it was a bus. He said a bus too.
What's up, Mingo?
The White Sox just won their first game today in fucking preseason. How are they worse this season than they was last season?
Hit it.
Come on, man. Like we are fucked up in Chicago.
You had to bring that up, bro.
I'm just
Damn, you had to
another
bring that
another
up. You had to
motherfucking
bring that
team,
up.
another team that I am not. And it's fucking my whole summer up. I love to go to Comiskey Park.
How much them games gonna be this summer?
$5.
Is that good date night?
Hey, they got a good Italian beans, like I said.
Pause. That shit good though. That shit
Good date
good.
night, right?
Yeah, it's a good
I
day.
take my wife.
Bitch, we going to the motherfucking Sox game, man.
Take my wife to.
For real?
It's now called Rate Field.
Rate
Rate
field.
field.
Yeah, guarantee is gone.
Guaranteed is gone. Now it's just rate.
Yeah.
You know,
They traded Crochet, right?
Yeah, to the Red Sox.
So they still got a what's his name on there? What's the nigga on there?
Louis Robert.
On there.
Lou, what's his name?
Luis Robert.
He's a Cuban.
Yeah.
Are they gonna trade him or what?
Yes, they should. They not going anywhere.
Who else is on there, man?
And he ain't gonna probably play
That you know.
88 games.
Andrew Vaughn,
He's overrated.
overrated as fuck. And the rest of these guys is young guys.
They got a half breed manager who I think can be very good, but let's see if they give him some talent in 3 years.
And that's the thing about baseball. You gotta wait because they going the youth route.
Yes, super young.
So you gotta wait to see what's
Yep.
gonna develop and then who gonna develop.
What about the counterpart up north?
I don't know nothing about them.
Okay, you.
I think they're gonna win 90 games, but again, people mad at the Cubs because the Cubs don't spend like a big city ball club.
They're happy with 16, and that's it, right?
I think the owner's happy with what's going on. I think the owner wants to recoup some money since he bought the Cubs. I think he wants to recoup money now. Because everybody's like, why you don't go out there and spend like the Dodgers and
Yankees,
the Mets, but they put together a nice team.
That Billy Bean shit is not gonna happen in Chicago.
No, it's not.
That Billy Bean shit is not gonna. Hey,
and then the Bears.
Baseball fans, that Billy Bean,
And-
that Billy Bean shit ain't. That Billy Bean Oakland A's shit ain't happening.
It ain't
here.
happening.
Hey, them Dodgers is said, fuck that. Who did they pick up this offseason?
Man,
Shit, who didn't they? Shit. They
exactly.
got another Jap. Oh, beep that out. Another good one. Another good Japanese player. He's a pitcher. I mean, they rotation is probably 500, 600 million.
Blame Trump, y'all. Blame
Exactly.
Trump.
Exactly.
They loaded. The Mets is loaded.
Soto said, fuck y'all Yankees. I'm going next door. I'm going across the street. He said, fuck that. I'm finna go pick up this 700. I'm going across the street.
Soto got paid.
He got paid.
I'm going across the street.
He got paid.
He like, fuck them Trump supporting ass honkies.
He got paid, man.
All his
paid.
teammates, he said a couple of them teammates, he said he wasn't fucking with none of them. He wasn't
None of
fucking
them.
with the big 6'7" half-breed, Octoroon.
Judge,
Judge,
Aaron Judge.
who else? There was a couple other ones that he wasn't fucking with.
What's the motherfucking name?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah,
Stanton, yeah.
all of them, they was all like Trump and shit. Want Trump suck Trump's dick. He's like, fuck that. I'm going across the street.
Hey, them baseball players be they be diva'd out, boy. Them motherfuckers, Alex Rodriguez type motherfucker, they be diva'd out, bro. So yeah, I can see that.
Guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
God damn, he said, I'm going across the street.
That's
He
why
got
and
paid,
pick up
man.
7.
That's when I knew the White Sox was fucked up. What was the third baseman we had? That we got. He was the number one prospect when we got him from Boston.
Moncada.
When I knew we was done when Moncada, Yoan dropped that damn music video. I'm like, oh shit, it's over with.
Yep.
This nigga's a diva.
He was never the same. That and after he had COVID, he was never the
Never
same.
the same. COVID, then music video with him doing the salsa and shit. I'm like, oh damn, we fucked.
Never the same.
We fucked, huh?
Yeah, we fucked. This
yeah,
nigga's
it's
a diva.
gonna be. Yeah, man. Blackhawks going through a rebuilding period.
Bedard nice though.
He is. He's living up to
He just
that number
by
one
he
pick.
just by himself.
Everybody waiting on the Bears.
I don't like that Arlington Heights shit.
I do. I can't wait.
Rewind. Rewind again.
So they dropped it. They said they're gonna drop the analytics for, because that's my main concern is the travel to Arlington Heights. Because I've driven. I went to a game out there, Roosevelt High School, college football game, and that ride back home was torturous. I done had a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying, bro? Can you imagine? You on 294, you done had a couple of drinks, trying to get back to the south side. Come on, man.
Never put Royce O'Neal on your damn slip.
That shit gonna be crazy.
don't-
So we'll see. It'll be nice, but it's gonna be a soulless stadium in Arlington Heights.
You know, Dino, but winning cures all.
That's true. That's true.
You know, do you know how it go,
Hit a
Dino?
parlay. Yay.
That's true. Hey man, Ben Johnson, man, he been snapping during this goddamn
He on,
week
he
at,
on his, what is this, like a little media thing he doing
Hey,
now?
he trying to show his personality.
Okay. All right.
You know, Ben Johnson, the Bears' new coach. 'Cause, you know, everybody think he nerdy and shit, but he trying to show that he has some swag about himself. You know, and he's his offensive acumen. You know,
Yeah, it's up
he been
there.
talking good shit.
It's up there.
You know, Bears trying to give some optimism, but again,
Give me rewind. Hit that. Let me rewind again.
Gee, they beat him by
Hit
blood.
that. Hit that. That Dino prompt, please.
Hey. Hey.
I'm that nigga.
Hey. Pull up.
hey, you want to see a Super Bowl show? You got Future out there, goddamn. That's what I'm talking
Hit
about.
that. Also hit the Coach Mo prompt, please.
Politics as usual.
These niggas is hyped about the Bears.
No, we not.
Bombs. Both of them. Both on my left and on my right. The niggas is hyped about Ben Johnson talking that talk.
Bro.
Is he talking cash shit or what?
Bro, yeah, and you'll be hyped too. Look at the coach we used to have.
Hit it. He's talking cash shit.
He's saying
That's
some
what you're
weird-
saying,
he's
right?
saying some weird shit, but
Who's saying weird shit? What is he actually saying?
he talking about the team and expectations, and you know he wants improvement on the offensive line. He's excited about DeAndre Swift.
He throws subtle jabs at Eberflus.
Yes.
You know, when he said DJ Moore is great with the ball in his hands, but he don't think the league knows that.
Hit it.
He sure did say that.
You know what I mean? You know,
Which makes me think we finna see a lot of DJ Moore early on games.
we know that the Bears got pieces. Now, we're not naive to the fact that we like offensive line was trapped. We get all of that. But having a competent person, or at least the idea that somebody is competent running the show, that's cause for optimism. But at the same time, they got to show me, because I'm tired of putting my all being a fan and just being let down, which is generally what happens.
Okay,
Ben Johnson-
I got my phone, coach. Go ahead.
Ben Johnson said he's got a good coaching staff because he didn't hire any of his friends.
Hit it.
And look who he hired.
Who did he hire?
It's a lot of names. Brought Antoine Randall back. He's
Pop
back
it.
in Chicago.
ahead.
Eric Bieniemy.
Pop it.
I like
That was
He gonna
very.
be an ass kicker.
That was very alarming hire. We haven't talked about Bears in a couple of weeks.
He gonna be an
Give me your
ass
thoughts
kicker.
on that.
He gonna be an ass kicker.
Yeah.
Like he gonna be a guy. That offensive unit,
on their ass.
he gonna be on their ass.
Who Bieniemy is?
Yes.
Now Bieniemy is
and Randall L.
But what is Bieniemy's
running
title?
backs
Running
coach.
backs coach.
Running backs coach. Okay.
Yeah.
But what else? That's it.
Yeah, but
that's
that's all.
his
But
title.
when we talk, so when you're talking about the team that he put in place around him, right? On offense, you got Antoine Randall L. You got Ben Johnson.
What is Randall L's position?
He's the assistant head coach and the wide receivers coach.
Okay, go. Go ahead.
He got it. Yeah, keep naming them, Dino.
You got we said Bieniemy. You got I don't know who he did for offensive line and all of that. But
A guy he hired one of the best offensive line coaches.
yeah, he did from out of college.
Yes, he's one of the
Making them
best.
crackers spend money, huh?
They spent money,
They did.
and then
You
on
heard
the
it there first. Ben Johnson is making the Bears, them crackers, spend money.
Yes.
And then he got a young boy.
Did you hit the bombs?
He got a young boy as his offensive coordinator that they saying is the next him.
Yes.
As far as
whose job, well, on day one when he hired, he said he talked with Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson, his job is going to be prepare the game plan for the week. That's going to be his job, is to prepare the offensive game plan for the week.
Who is?
The young offensive coordinator hired.
I can't
because
think his
Ben
name,
Johnson is going to be a manager. He's going to be an overseer.
I'm listening.
So, like Dino just said, that's going to put him in position to be up for a head coaching job. Because all it's going to take, this is how it works. All it's going to take is for Caleb Williams to have a good season. If Caleb Williams has a good season, you know what's going to happen. Whose name they going to start pumping up? The offensive coordinator. He may not call plays, but whose success is going to be attributed
eventually, because he's young. So
to? He's super young.
So he probably gonna be around for a couple of years.
Who is?
The offensive coordinator dude.
Then he hired Dennis Allen.
That's a great hire.
Dennis Allen is who?
The defensive coordinator.
Where does he come from?
He was the Saints head coach.
Okay.
He got fired during the season though.
Right.
He's probably a better coordinator than he is head coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is great.
But he could run the whole defense.
He can
You don't
run
have
the
to
whole
worry
defense.
about that.
And they got a good defensive staff with him, some other assistant coaches they got. So the Bears, listen, I don't know what Ben Johnson said to Ryan Poles and Kevin Warren.
I'm gonna save your jobs, niggas.
He
Hit it.
Yeah, he probably did say it like that. But
Once again, let me
And then the other
one more
thing
time.
is,
One more time. Come on, time. Hey, rewind. Hey, ask the question again, brother.
I don't know what Ben Johnson said to Kevin Warren and Ryan Poles.
I'm gonna save your job, niggas.
I'm gonna save your job, niggas.
But it,
Hiding right there,
it
baby.
sounds like to me. I don't know if Dino. You tell me if you hear this too. Maybe I'm. It sounds like Ben Johnson is calling shots
Hit it, man.
with this personnel shit.
Yeah, it do. And like they ain't know. He was like, "This is what I need," and they actually listening to him.
So he broke down the whole team
He did.
Yeah, he had to.
from smallest on way on up. He broke them motherfuckers
he
down.
broke them down.
Yeah.
He went from position by position to personnel, everything.
Yeah, that's what they said, and it seems like. And then the crazy shit, which we never had before. We were happy about Eberflus, because we've always be happy. Like, oh, we got a new guy, how about Nagy?
Man, fuck Eberflus.
I know now it's fuck him, but we wasn't saying that when he first got hired.
Fuck Eberflus.
But the thing is, we've never had a coach that everybody is saying this is that guy.
I'd say, okay,
Everybody said it.
Everybody
Look,
saying that
here-
this is that guy.
here's my thing, guys. The guys come to the popcorn shop and they talk to shit to me about, football and shit. I said from day one, I said, look, if you don't go out and get, I said I prefer a black head coach,
Of course we do.
but if you don't do it, go out and go get the white boy Ben Johnson. Cool. You went out there and got Ben Johnson. That made me happy because it says, okay, I put the best foot forward as an organization.
And
It says I'm really serious about contending and really serious about being an actual football team player.
and
And this what's name? Go. I don't know.
money is not an issue.
Bombs.
And what Coach said earlier, I don't know if he was if we was taping yet, but they wanted to get that stadium built.
Yes.
And winning
Yes.
helps that nut
Yes.
pause
Yes.
be more palatable.
We have to go back to that topic because
Kevin Warren wants that
because you briefly mentioned it and everything. Is it a final about going to Arlington Heights?
They make fuck it. Listen, for Chicago residents, and I hate to say this because I love my black people, but our mayor has failed us.
Hit it. Hit the whack.
Brandon Johnson. You had, I don't know if it was a layup, but they wanted the stadium in the city, and now it's looking like it's going to be at Arlington Heights. And I know most people is for Arlington Heights, but I'm not one of those people. I just think that the Bears need to be in Chicago with the lakefront as the backdrop. Mm-hmm. The Sears Tower as the backdrop. Beautiful Chicago, right? But I get it, and we fumbled it.
Big time. Big time.
Your thoughts, Coach?
I hope they announce it because I'm looking forward to going to Arlington Heights.
Really?
Soldier Field's a shithole,
Hit it.
But you would have had a new stadium. It wouldn't have been Soldier Field.
but I know. But the Bears need their own shit, their own
Area,
everything.
on everything.
This is 2025.
You can't have it. So you can't have
You
it.
can't have it out there.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
but that traffic going all the way out to Arlington Heights is a
It's gonna take
clusterfuck,
2
man.
hours, bro.
Who cares?
On game
It's on
day.
294 and 90 and shit like that. Man,
Nobody cares when they're drunk and the Bears just won a game.
Okay.
Going, it's gonna take 2 hours to get to that motherfucker.
Leave at 9:00.
To get there at 11, you got 1 hour to tailgate.
Yes. Get
Fuck
there.
that, man.
that.
It's supposed to be in the city, man.
In the city.
In the city, man.
Well,
Why don't Pritzker give these motherfucking niggas them crackers that money,
because there's
man?
more important shit in Chicago, Illinois that they got to pay for.
Like
This-
what?
What's
And
this
Bears.
$800 million that this motherfucker just asked for?
Who?
Brandon
He
Johnson.
just asked for $803 million.
For what? For what?
I don't know.
For what?
And he got approved
He
by
got
the city
approved by
council.
the city council.
I don't know.
For what?
I don't know.
I don't know. And the Bears was trying to pay for most of it. So money wasn't the issue. Money was not the issue. It's the legislation that's the issue.
You can't find nobody. You're not going to be able to find another team to come up in Chicago whatsoever.
They
Pause.
can't come anyway.
Nah, they're not coming.
All right. Right.
What they gonna do with Soldier Field?
Play college games there.
Who?
Northwestern.
Chicago State.
Northwestern just built the stadium.
Chicago State gonna be playing games there.
Chicago
That's what it is.
State gonna be playing in
Football
at
games
Soldier
at
Field.
Chicago State. Hit it, man.
HBCU games.
Bro,
High school.
That shit's gonna be trash,
You can
bro.
play the city championship game there now.
look,
But,
man.
I mean, but they been playing the goddamn
Look.
prep bowl there.
To be
Brandon
honest, I
Johnson.
really don't give a fuck. I just want them to announce they moving on to Heights.
Because what, you want the sports entertainment complex out
I
there?
want all that shit.
He liked that shit in Dallas. I thought that shit was trash. We was there. That whole Dallas.
When I saw that shit in SoFi Stadium,
Nah, that's different.
do y'all understand?
No, I ain't-
But that's a whole
I ain't-
complex, though.
That's what I'm talking about.
How much money you wind up spending?
A lot.
Because now they got the
What's a lot?
Clipper Stadium next
It's a
door.
lot. A
SoFi?
fucking lot.
Yeah, the Clipper Stadium's next door to SoFi.
Yes.
No one?
And the Forum is
It's
on
in
the other
Inglewood.
side. It's in Inglewood.
You saw what they did?
All the, yeah.
They went through Inglewood and said,
get the fuck out of here, niggers.
They said, we're going to build the new SoFi Stadium right here, which was an old, what's the name? What that was, and they built that.
Oh,
and
what?
It was like an old, it was something that was there
Can't remember
already.
what it was.
And then they said, then the Clippers on it said, you know what? We're going to build something right next to you guys.
And the Forum is right on the other side.
And the Forum is still there.
Yeah, but
I can't wait till they break
Arlington
ground. I'm
Heights
going to be a
ain't
happy
that.
Bears fan.
I get you. I understand why y'all feel
And
that
then-
way. I just don't feel that way.
And I'm going to tell y'all why it's really happening, because I know what Roger Goodell probably already said. Y'all build it, we're going to put a Super Bowl here in
They
the
said that.
very first year.
They said that. They did say that.
And you can't tell me you don't. That's what it's all about.
They did say that.
It's a dome stadium being
Yeah.
being not retractable.
Not retractable.
A dome stadium.
And everybody who's built the new stadium has had what?
Super Bowl. You know how long it's gonna
A
take
dome
to get.
stadium in Chicago.
You know how long it's
Wow.
gonna take to get to hotels.
That means no winter, no snow on the ground when
These-
the Bears play.
That
These
shit
players
don't
don't
matter.
want to play in that
Yeah,
shit
they
no
don't
more.
want
man.
to
They don't
But
wanna
it's
play.
tradition.
Not to these guys, bro.
It's tradition.
Most of these niggas from Florida,
To us, it's yeah. He right. He right.
Hit it, man.
He
Texas and shit. They don't come play no goddamn snow.
He right.
The fucking Bears.
Most of these niggas was from Florida.
Nobody wants to play
California.
negative 40 wind chill.
that motherfucker. All them niggas. You ask, they like dome.
Pause.
Hey, have you ever been out there when it's cold?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
No. I'm talking about a game.
Not Soldier Field.
That's what I'm talking about.
I went to Green Bay in December.
So I went to that Green Bay game years ago on that negative 30-degree night.
Yeah, no. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, bring on that dome.
Get it.
And you off the
Bring,
lake.
Pause.
bring it on.
You off the lake too? Yeah, no.
Bring that dome here.
It still should be
Pause.
retractable though.
I would have. Yeah, I would have.
I know that's
liked
more
that.
money, but
I would have liked that.
retractable, get some fresh air.
Who else getting a new stadium in the NFL?
The Bills.
Buffalo. Y'all see that shit?
But
Oh,
they
what
they
happened?
got some kind of technology. 'cause
Yes.
It's outside.
Yes.
But they got some kind of technology to where the fans don't get. Because
Yes.
if you see like that, when it snow there, they have to get the whole community to clean that motherfucker out.
And they got something right inside the motherfucker. Yeah.
Where the snow don't go
Don't
to
even
the,
touch
it
them.
don't touch the fans, right? That's some shit.
And they got the field so where when it does snow or whatever,
It melt.
it melts instantly.
Yeah.
Where,
Come on, bro. In
they new
Buffalo.
stadium?
Yeah, this new one
Buffalo.
they building.
They asked AI how to build that shit, and AI told them. Gronk told him how to build.
Hey man. Hey, God bless her soul. The old lady
Grok
gone.
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old
lady
lady
Oh,
gone,
they
gone.
didn't say
bro.
that. Go. Oh, yes.
Hey, Virginia
God.
passed away, man.
They
God
moving
bless her
ahead
soul.
now. They moving ahead.
The bitch is gone.
And then that's
we gone.
that's when they gonna sell.
Sell to who, the team?
Yep.
Nah,
To
they ain't
who?
gonna say- because they ain't got
Google?
what else? They don't do nothing else. Coach, they don't do nothing else.
But think about this. Why even keep it around now?
Reinsdorf need to sell the team too.
He about to Ishiba,
Who?
to that Jewish guy.
Matt?
Whoever he from Chicago.
Yeah, the Jew. I don't know his name.
Oh,
He
it's,
selling both teams?
no, he's gonna sell the White Sox probably.
Yeah, because his son is over. His son is over the Bulls. I don't think they're gonna sell the Bulls. but
No, I think the
Sox-
White Sox gonna get sold.
To who?
His name is he's is it Matt? What is his
It's
name?
Matt something.
Yeah, he's a
That's the Phoenix Suns owner.
no. They related.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? And then the Sox
They gonna start winning.
They're gonna take off. Because Rondo's cheap ass still got them on commercial flights and shit.
He does, don't he?
Got them on some motherfucker. Okay, rewind.
Wait, he does, don't he?
Yeah, he got them on some.
Oh,
he got
my
them on. He
God.
don't have them on no private
Oh,
plane,
my
man.
God. Jerry Reinsdorf.
Look, so you two are happy about the Bears movement, what they're doing. You're not happy. You said you're for the Arlington move.
Yes.
You're not for the Arlington move at all.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm not for the Arlington move either. Not that I've gone to a Bears game. I haven't been to a Bears game since 1 year before the pandemic when it was down at
Oh, that ain't bad.
Tampa Bay.
I thought you were to say like Curtis Conway or something. That ain't
No,
bad.
no.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
It was,
That ain't bad.
You went to Tampa?
yeah, I was in Tampa.
That's
Who's
a
in
nice
Tampa?
stadium.
That's a nice stadium.
Tampa is a nice stadium. I had went to the HBCU game the night before. It was FAMU versus TSU, I think, or FAMU versus somebody.
And
I
then
don't
the
know.
Bears
who
played
it
the
was.
next day.
That's
Oh,
Sunday.
that was a nice. One.
Yeah.
So again, to your point, they stopped doing that here. Because again, the Bears don't own Soldier Field.
Yeah.
Stop doing what?
Having a game the night before the Bears game because they did that once and the field was so
bad.
destroyed.
Fucking Chicago Park
But
District.
this is what I'm saying. People don't know the Bears rent the Soldier Field from the Park District. People did not know that until this stadium shit started. Everybody was like, "What?" Yeah, the Bears have never owned Soldier Field.
I agree with you about the ownership situation. Why don't Brandon Slippers give them the fucking land that's right next to the Soldier Field?
He tried that, but you got like the Friends of the Park, all these people that
said
Fuck
no.
our friends of the park.
I know. I get that.
Hey, let's go on record. Can we all say this together?
But Brandon Johnson is not Richard Daley.
Okay. Are you with me or you against me? Which one is it?
I'm with you.
Okay, so on three, we don't say
Fuck the friends of the park.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Fuck the friends of the park.
Why didn't you clamor and say in?
Because I want them to move.
Yeah, he wants them.
Okay. The clip for the friends of the park should just be me and him. He doesn't want, he's a friend, he's probably one of the friends of the friend of the park. Right or wrong?
Wrong, but okay.
Rewind.
We pardon.
Look.
He lit.
Fuck the friends of the park.
That's fine.
Fuck them.
Fuck
fine.
them. They horrible.
Give me that fucking land. Put that entertainment complex around that shit.
Exactly. They could have did that. But Brandon Johnson is not Daley. He proves this shit, and I hate to say this. He proves this shit time and time again.
I thought West Side niggas like money. Hit
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Daley, if Daley was our mayor, this shit would have been.
You heard what he said? He said,
He ain't from the West Side.
Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, is not from the West Side. Where's he from?
Can't be.
He just live there.
He got to be from the. He from the
He
suburbs.
from the
I think.
burbs.
Yeah, he from the burbs. Because he
That
just
says
don't
it all.
move like a West Side nigga.
West Side nigga would have been like, yeah, what's up, baby?
Y'all remember when Daley tore up Meigs Field, right?
Yeah. The
What'd
day
he tell him?
after,
What'd he
the
tell him?
day after 9/11,
What'd he tell him?
he did it at midnight. Told them niggas get down there with them trucks and tear this field up.
Chicago is a gangster city. You got to do gangster
He
shit.
did.
Get this airport
He
shit
did.
up
He
out
told
of
him. He said, "Get this." He told him, "Get this up out of here."
They must be having planes flying up around
Which,
this motherfucker.
which he was supposed to get in trouble for that.
He didn't give no fuck.
He didn't
That's
give
my
no
point.
fuck.
Chicago is a gangster city built on gangster principles.
Yep.
And so Lori was trying to do that shit, but people weren't just fucking with her like that. Brandon does not have that.
That's because she
gangster.
was a dagger. That's why, you know.
Yeah, she was a
sucking.
bull dagger.
She's smooth,
bull
right?
dagger.
She's sucking pussy.
Yeah,
man.
I get it.
Ugly one too, boy.
I get it. But
Kevin McHale looking bitch.
you guys to be a gangster in Chicago. Like this is the shit. This is what the fuck we doing.
Side note. Give me one sec. Since we talking about sucking pussy, and dagger and shit.
oh, shit.
You know who we got a young Kevin McHale
Who?
she's sucking her off and shit.
Who's that?
Candace.
Candace Parker.
Her old lady look like a young Kevin McHale.
I saw her before everybody knew she came out.
That bitch look like the center for the Golden State Warriors right now.
That was
Christian Post.
That was her former teammate,
Ooh.
her wife.
The
Husband.
bitch was cheating in the next room.
I don't know about that, but
Cheating and scissoring in
that
the
was
next room.
that was her former Russia teammate.
Right.
Wow.
Scissoring in Russia, while over there playing, telling Sheldon, "I'll be back."
He got to be some kind of goofy.
No, Sheldon. Never mind.
What, Sheldon like Dick?
Never mind.
Sheldon like Pecker? Be honest, he a Duke player. Come on now.
Never mind.
Hit it, man. Let me rewind. So that's all that shit is a front. That's what you're trying to allude, huh?
Hey man.
Never.
It
He
had,
said never mind.
it had to be.
Never
Hey
mind.
man.
Anytime,
Yeah.
anytime you see some
Candace,
shit
if
like
you
that.
listen, I love you. You know that.
She from the crib, bro. We
So
gotta-
what? She's scissoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get to look. I'm tired of you. You're pounding on me. I'm tired of it. Hey, look.
But she getting pounded by a chick.
I'm tired of it.
You know
No.
damn well they using dildos.
The
and
white,
shit.
the white girl be like, I'm tired of. I want to change. I at least need 2 days of pounding of you. Okay, you can't just keep putting me in the post. I'm tired of you picking post to me. Hit it, man. Rewind. Rewind again. Rewind one more
We
time.
love Candace Parker.
Yeah, we
Thank
do.
you for bringing a championship to the Chicago Sky.
Exactly.
That was Jamal Hooks at King Bula on
At
Twitter.
King Bula. Hey man, Daggers is getting out of hand, man. Getting out of fucking hand.
Daggers.
Man. Daggers. They probably be at the cigar bar harder than y'all, man. What's up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
What
And then
up,
the
Joe?
motherfuckers,
What up,
then they
Joe?
go on social media talking about these bitches is too hard on them and their expectations.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on, we've been dealing with this shit for years, and now you want to let your feminine shit come out, and you want to get in your feelings because these motherfuckers want you to buy her a Birkin bag. Bitch, shut up. Like,
Yeah, Daggers.
But some of them be low key going out getting dick.
yeah.
Sneak dicking.
Yep, sneak
Come
dicking.
on, you can't tell me that
Hey,
pussy don't be
working title
itchy.
number 2. Daggers be sneak dicking.
Bombs. Sneak
dicking.
dicking. How you pregnant? Huh?
How many daggers you know with
That ain't
kids?
supposed to happen at all.
Right, you hardcore.
That's
You
not supposed to happen.
you played 4 years of college basketball. Now you pregnant. Come on, now you sneak dicking.
And then she said, well, I still bleed.
Bombs.
Which means that, hey, that pussy gonna want some dick. I don't give a fuck what they say. That's something. Yo, you can't say it's natural order. It's
Message to you, Daggers. That pussy gonna still want some what?
some dick.
Bombs.
It's the way the Lord intended it to be.
Let them tell it, man. They hate men,
Yeah, okay.
but look, they be beating on their bitch too. Shit.
They be gooning.
Hell yeah, they be gooning. They be gooning and all that shit with fake goo juice.
Fake goo juice.
I came.
Where? No. How?
Shit. Them studs be having, them motherfucking studs be having Black and Miles and all that kind of shit on some stupid Steve Harvey suits. All that stupid ass shit, man.
They
Yeah.
do.
Getting their titties cut off and shit, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Walking around with they shit on.
Walking
strap
around
on.
with motherfucking dildos and shit, grabbing they shit like they hard and shit, man. I give them a hard time when they come up in the shop, man. For real, man. I do. I don't like. I told y'all, man. I've been saying this on the pod
You
for
do.
years,
You've
man.
been saying it. Yeah,
man.
you give them
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
they
I don't
be-
like that shit.
I don't like that shit at all, man.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Because they
don't
sneak
like
dick
that- I
though.
don't like
too. They
that
sneak
shit.
dick and they could cosplay and sneak dick, and then one day they could flip their mind and come back.
Anytime. All they
Flip
gotta
they
do is
mind.
grow
They
some
can flip
fucking
their
hair.
mind and come back and say, I like women now.
It
I
was
like men now.
It was a phase.
It's a fact.
yeah.
All they gotta do is, like I said,
I
And
ain't
they
gay,
take a- they
I
take
ain't
a
gay
vet-
no more.
They take advantage of the low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
They know it. They take advantage of the low. You think we take advantage of low self-esteem women? They take advantage of low self-esteem women, especially who? Fat ones,
Uh-oh.
and the ones that confused that can't get no dick.
or
Uh-oh.
the stripper.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That
They get a lot of them.
the stripper could be right because they're already desensitized to men because men looking at them as an object and not as a person.
I see a lot of that. A lot.
Or you got the other ones. Okay, now you got the other ones now. You got the ones with the bull nose ring and the septum ring.
That drive you
who
crazy.
hate men.
You hate that, don't that drive
and they're
you crazy.
intellectual and they're feminists and shit like that.
Ma, you hate that, don't
I
you?
hate that shit.
Yeah, I know. You hate
Man,
that.
they come in, them bros come in there with them septum rings. I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit. Straight up.
And then the motherfucker come in, they fade be better than mine. Like, damn, bitch, who cut your shit?
That nigga, a nigga.
A
A
nigga.
nigga. It ain't no Mexican.
Hell,
Damn.
Nigga.
Damn.
Got your
No
shit
back,
tight.
man.
Ain't no-
Nigga.
Ain't no what, Ma?
Ain't no back doing that shit. Nigga doing that.
Ain't no.
Man, give me a rewind, man. I had to went off for a brief second on the tangent.
Ooh-wee.
So, okay, all right. We missed last week. I got to say rest in peace to Jerry Iceman Butler from Chicago.
What side of town you from?
You tell me.
The W.
The west side of Chicago. I love the west side. West side of Chicago, Jerry Iceman Butler. We also lost Gwen McCrae. We also lost Roberta Flack.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all three pioneers, legends in the music business, in the entertainment business, and the black music delegation business. We lost all three last week. It came in 3. That was wild, man. Be that as it may, make sure you all stream their music. Get in touch with the ancestors' music. Because now they're in the ancestors. They all three of them in the ancestors now.
And some classics with them too.
Yeah, it is. It is. Jerry Iceman Butler. That's your old man's music right there, right? Yeah. Gwen McCrae, disco era, really was prominent thing. Roberta Flack, beautiful voice, one of the greatest voices ever. Yeah. With that being said, give me a rewind. Rewind again. Rewind one more time. Hit them bangers.
No mix.
No mix. Shout out to Jeff the Illers. He did not provide a mix this week.
I got spoiled.
Yeah. I wish he was here. Been on rotation ever since the last pod. Shout out to my man at the Claudius. And
Nick.
at Be Able. Shout out to my man Be Able. He's high off drugs and he's back standing up, walking, standing on, getting himself together.
He's standing on business.
He's standing on business.
God is good all the time.
Shout out to Magic Mike down there in Houston. I was on his pod earlier.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
I was
it.
snapping off, man. I was snapping off. We'll get to it. What was I about to say? It's been a lot of big shit been going on with Trump. I mean, it's gonna be a weekly thing. You know what I'm saying?
Every week,
I'm getting a little
dog.
tired
Every
of
week
it,
is
though.
something.
I'm
Every
getting tired
week,
of it, though, bro.
every
I ain't
week,
gonna lie,
Ma.
man.
Ma, you gotta decompress from the Trump stuff sometime.
Yeah.
Man.
You're right. I do. I'm glad you gave me that advice. I'm glad you're giving me that advice. You're right.
Just take a day or two. Just be like, you know what? I don't want to hear nothing about what the White House doing.
Because you could say some shit about him every
Every
day.
day. Every day.
Every day. Well, I think that's what he wants. You know,
You sure that's what he wants?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Do I ever go too hard on social media?
Why you?
on
Yeah.
Twitter?
Why you got a president that's tweeting shit, whether he tweeting it or not? I'm just saying. Absolutely, he wants that attention. He wants us to be, up in arms about the shit that he doing and shit that he's saying. You tell the governor of Maine, like that was crazy when he called out the governor of Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, then fine. We won't give you any money from the
I'll see
federal
you in
government.
court.
I'll see you in
I'll
court.
see you in court.
That's what I do
You
best.
won't win, right? Come
Who
on.
said that?
That's what Trump told her.
Yeah.
He said
Cause she
what?
said, she said, I'll see you in court. He said, okay. That's what I do best. Oh, court. Ooh.
Come on, man. You got a president arguing in public with a fucking governor. Like, these are conversations that used to be had behind closed doors we never know anything about. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he wants the attention, everything
He
out in
is
the front.
a dictator. It's evident in this second term. You see what he's doing with the media now.
Yeah. What is he doing with the media?
He has told the media that the White House will pick who they want to now come to correspondence. To meet the press secretary. That's the first time in the history.
That bitch can't
Exactly.
take them motherfucking questions.
Yeah.
No, what it is not even that.
That goes along with it, but
It
go
goes along with this is who he wants to answer questions from. And now what's happening, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but if you say something demeaning or disparaging against MAGA and the president, you're going to get removed from TV. It's happening.
with Joy Reid.
It's happening. Just keep watching. This is the era the times we live in. Now.
Why CNN ain't removed nobody yet?
Yeah.
Don't say it's not coming. Pause. Never know. Never know. He's putting his staff. Before he leave this White House in 4 years, he changing the way we look at power in the White House.
I was on a town hall earlier with Jonathan Jackson. I was listening to the town hall. It was a tele town hall going on, and the questions being asked was mostly about what's going on with Elon, what's going on with the healthcare, Social Security, all this kind of stuff like that. And Jonathan Jackson, who is, is he your representative too?
I know who he is.
Okay. Jonathan Jackson is the son of
Jesse.
Jackson. And he's a House of Representative in the South Side and South suburbs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know what this redistricting they got going on. But nobody asked a question, and I had put my, I was in line in queue to ask a question, but nobody on that town hall asked a question about midterms. What are they going to do about midterms? What are you all going to do about fielding a candidate? What are you all going to do? Because you see what's happening with the red dot who didn't get no cabinet position. He wants to now go for governor.
Yeah.
You see what's going on now with MAGA, when the MAGA crackers they trying to get DeSantis up out of Florida.
He talking about no taxes and shit and all type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No state.
No
What is
state.
it? No property taxes.
No property taxes.
Because they already got no state taxes.
Yeah, you gonna give them no property taxes because everybody's putting their motherfucking house up.
Yeah.
Why? Because you know what's the reason, right?
And what's the reason?
You can't get insurance.
Hurricanes.
Wet hurricane, no insurance. Plus, the policies and laws that's going on down there. It's getting fucked up. And guess where they're moving to?
Where?
Guess where the Florida people are coming to?
Where?
Think about it. Take a wild guess. Where they're moving from Florida to what city?
I have no idea.
Atlanta?
No idea?
No.
The city where you were born and raised.
Chicago?
There is a significant remigration going on.
From Florida?
From
From
Florida.
Florida to Chicago.
Wow.
A couple from Florida, just a side note, a couple from Florida, a teacher was making $49,000 teaching down there, right? Her and her husband came up here and got double.
Yeah, teachers make money in there. CPS, yeah.
Double. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn.
They are coming here.
I ain't think
What
that
you're going to
'cause of the
find
weather.
out, what you're going to find very soon,
Damn.
you're going to find more and more people from the South want to come to blue cities.
Coming from a red state to a blue state.
Because
We're a blue city. We're not a blue state.
I understand what you're saying.
Are we?
That's why I
But
said blue
are,
city.
Are we a blue state?
We've had probably more. We probably had more Republican governors than Democratic governors in Illinois. Illinois, this is just my belief. We're a red state with a large blue city that controls the way the state goes. Think about the last five.
Well, I mean, the last time it was
governors.
red was what?
Yeah, it's all farmers.
When the
except
last
here.
time the state was red?
So I mean, shit. When George Ryan was a Republican governor.
Ronald was a Republican.
That's what I
Ronald
thought. That
was
was the last
Republican.
time it was read.
So you think last 4 governors that we've had, 2 were Democratic, 2 were Republican.
Blagojevich and Pritzker are only Democratic governors I've seen. Ronner, Bryan, Thompson,
And see, I don't remember all them motherfuckers.
Edgar.
all Republican
Republicans.
Peckerwoods.
It's just that Chicago, our vote is so heavy that we come across as a blue state.
But what I'm saying is that a lot of these people are moving, putting their houses
Coming up north, huh?
and they're coming up. They're gonna be coming to this city.
I could believe that.
They're gonna be coming to this city. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you think about the education down there in Florida now with these new laws, some of these teachers can't teach anymore. Like, you know what I mean?
True.
You lose your job.
Can you imagine teaching a motherfucker like Kodak Black?
Hit it!
Whew, I know what you're talking about.
And he was smiling his ass off being at the White House.
Coon it.
Along with
I mean, you had a actual glorified,
along with Boosie.
a glorified arrested rapist. I didn't see Boosie pictures. You saw Boosie pictures in the White House?
He was smiling.
Yeah, he had a nice little suit on.
And I know why he did it.
I know why Kodak do it.
Kodak had to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boosie, honest. Don't get me wrong. Boosie, I understand the reason why you want to get that shit off.
Yes.
Off his
Off
record.
your what's the name?
He want
Because
that pardon.
he wants that pardon.
Yes.
And he wants to travel and
Yes.
make money
Yes.
because he has a fan base overseas.
I
Oh, he
get
can't.
it.
He can't go overseas.
Nope.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
You know who can't go overseas?
Who?
Gucci.
Really? Because
Gucci can't go overseas. Gucci can't even go to Canada.
Damn.
Convicted felon.
Oh, you can't get no passports and shit.
So if you get pardoned by the honky, you get pardoned by him, then he could travel. He has a fan base that may be overseas.
Yeah, and they getting that
And he's
bread
never been
over
out there. All he done. I'm talking about Boosie. All he's done is the chitlin circuit
Yeah, that's it.
and whatever else he gets booked from billed for. But at the same time, I understand why he was there.
And they know that.
Do you know? And that's the case. And that's the thing about it.
They know that.
Side note is, private prisons are being filled up and being built ever since Trump's been back in office, and it's getting filled back up because you stupid ass black niggas got to stop getting in fucking trouble.
Man, them switches. Them switches is gonna get motherfuckers life eventually.
Y'all gonna be fucking a lot of each other in the jail, man.
Uh-oh.
For real. You keep getting in trouble with that button. You keep getting in trouble with that button. You keep getting in trouble with these, doing the crime and shit that you're gonna do. And I understand the shit that's going on. You can attest to what's happening with them cutting Medicare and SNAP.
800 million was cut.
Medicaid and SNAP. 800 million.
800
crazy.
million was cut.
Speak on it.
That's a lot of money. Because that Medicaid does a lot for a lot of people. And they cut 800 million of that in that budget. It's a lot of money.
Look, I'm nervous for my son to even go down south to travel if I'm not there with this AAU season coming up. I'm nervous about that shit.
Yeah.
That shit's on my mind. Like, we go down south to go travel, whether you with the group or not, you do anything.
As you should be.
It's getting back to the days where it's getting
Almost back to them
should be.
60s.
they
and
want it
70s
back
and
to
shit.
they want
Yeah.
it back to the 50s and 60s, man.
What do you think make America great again, Matt?
Hit it, man. They want it back to where I was reading some shit on. I want y'all to get on Reddit, read some shit called the Dark Enlightenment. That shit is what's Peter Thiel, and I'm not no Illuminati person and all the other kind of shit, but this is some Illuminati shit for real. This shit, we talked about the Illuminati and heard about the Illuminati for so many years, but this shit that they doing right now is what is they really, like you said, dictatorship.
Trump and his South African buddy.
He's actually leading a cabinet meeting this week.
I saw, yeah.
That is wild.
his South African
He's a
buddy.
private citizen. He's not even a government official. He doesn't have he doesn't have a government ID. He doesn't even work for the government. but he's leading a cabinet meeting.
Wild times we live in, man.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Some lady tried to blow up a factory today, though. They caught her.
What happened?
She had bombs. She had a car full of bombs
Where was she at?
at a Tesla factory.
It's starting. It's
Yeah,
starting.
definitely starting.
It's starting.
It's definitely starting.
The stock is
People
down.
losing their
The
jobs.
stock is down.
But people are losing their jobs.
I'm sorry because I know you got stock into this shit.
But I've been thinking about getting rid of it, just off the principle
Really?
of him. People be telling me, I get it, but like, nah, man, it's about money.
People telling
But
you.
my soul and me looking in the mirror means a lot more to me than money.
Hit it, man. I'm listening.
Cause I mean, this guy,
They said this shit is plummet. They said Tesla.
It
Tesla
is.
stock is plummeting.
going down.
You talking about you want to hire you want to rehire the FAA people. Now that you may be getting a contract because of SpaceX.
Because of SpaceX.
And they talking about what's the name of that? His Starlink is getting like a contract with the government too for providing
I still don't even know what Starlink is.
This is
internet.
this just goes to show you when I
So he about to get like the FAA contract, so they're gonna use Starlink to keep
this
everybody under control.
all this is adding up. What I said on the pod during like the election and all that. They planned this. Him and Trump planned this. In those meetings together, he probably told them, if you get me in the White House, I'll get you anything you want.
Okay, but this is what I read up. It's not Trump. Trump is the figurehead, the CEO, the leader and shit right there, right? The figurehead and everything. It's the motherfucker. It's Peter Thiel. Whoever else is a billionaire besides Elon, Zuckerberg, Gates, all the motherfuckers.
But who's moving around in the White House? Elon.
But Elon is moving
Exactly.
around and everything.
You see what he tweets?
He tweets all the time. Oh, he has people
Crazy
tweeting him all
shit.
It's
the time.
everything. It's
Crazy
everything
shit.
pro-Trump.
He's autistic. Yeah. Yeah, he is, and but they saying that they're saying that they wanted an era where women don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking away the woman's vote if you're not married. If you married, they said the man's gonna vote for the house.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out who he gonna get to spend $5 million on a gold card to be an American citizen. Where that shit come
That
from?
was wild.
He said,
That was wild.
if you want a citizenship, he said them motherfuckers
5
gonna pay that
M's.
shit.
They gonna pay that shit. Like who
That
about
was
to pay
wild.
that? Like, come on, they're gonna bring cartel. Yeah, cartel might.
He said this is for
Businessmen.
wealthy
Yeah.
immigrants, not the ones that they're getting up off Western. This is for the
What?
Said West.
yeah, not them.
For our,
Oh,
for,
hit the other one.
And the other one.
Hit the other one.
for our
Taco Pros.
for our LA
Dunkin'
friends, Western is like Figueroa.
That gold card is for wealthy immigrants. That's for the ones that's over there that want to come over here, and that's what that's for. That gold card. So don't think because you're a landscaper that you finna get a gold card.
This nigga right here.
This man.
He should have said that a little bit more emphasis. You know that, right?
Yeah, he said it.
What?
Just think.
Not the ones off Western.
Yes, that one.
What?
Just think because you a landscaper.
Lord, for
Just 'cause you a
real.
landscaper.
And you niggas, hey, you niggas, quit trying to think that you could borrow off that 5,000. That shit ain't coming, nigga.
Coach, man.
Yeah.
When last time you seen one of the motherfuckers cutting grass, bro? It's
Bro.
true. It's,
Bobs.
man,
story.
they ain't cutting no grass. No
Dino,
more.
true story. My landscaper has not texted me back.
No.
Wow.
And I'm actually like getting worried. Like I hope he cool.
Yeah, he cool. He just don't do that shit no
He
more.
is not.
No, you
chasing me
said shit
back.
was back popping though.
Yeah, Home Depot back popping. Like they do like in-house shit, but they ain't cutting no grass.
Hit it.
You know what I mean? You can't find no man, bro. This shit is so bad. I gotta put my own furniture together. I can't find no crackheads to do shit. Like this shit out here is just bad, man. Like,
He said I gotta put my own furniture together. This some bullshit.
everything dies a goddamn, come in pieces of shit. I got me in here with a motherfucking Allen wrench looking at goddamn instructions.
The fentanyl killing niggas off.
Man. And then like these new drugs, it make them so lazy.
Fent.
You know what I mean?
That fent.
That fent. It
But
make them
this
so
shit
lazy.
affects our economy though.
It's just,
Like people be
I
like,
got
"Oh,
work. I got work for you.
houses need to be built.
Yes.
I don't care what nobody say.
Grass
the people
needs
who
to be
do
cut.
these construction work and contract and stuff, they would love to get those guys because you know why? Cheap labor. Versus having to go through a union and pay a guy
Yeah,
what
they'll do that.
I know it sounds fucked up, but a lot of these houses that we see, I guarantee you they've been built cheap labor.
Majority of them.
The tariffs now. They're saying
Majority
the tariffs now have made construction materials higher and higher and higher. It's about the disruption. It's gonna fuck everything up.
Starting with aluminum. Keep y'all on aluminum because there's already a tariff on that.
Mm-hmm.
What do we need aluminum for? Damn near everything.
Mm-hmm. Did that shit go through with Mexico saying that we have to have visas to go to Mexico?
I haven't. They still waiting on that.
They still waiting on that?
Canada said, "Fuck y'all."
Hit it.
It's Canada.
That's what Trump said.
Like we actually vacation in Mexico. That affects me. Canada is like
I like Cancun, Tulum.
I love Mexico. That's what I'm saying. Like, hold on, now you fucking with my vacation. Yeah, Canada. We got Vermont for that.
Well, apparently, I don't know.
They have. I think it's wood. No, it
It's
was
something.
like wood. It was
It's
wood.
something. Yeah,
It was wood and some other kind of natural resources
that we get from Canada.
that we get from Canada, but we got fucking Montana for wood. Fuck y'all. Wyoming, the Dakotas.
The places where ain't no niggas at.
Hit it.
Ain't none. None.
We are we're 1 hour away from. Well, matter of fact, not 1 hour. We're 45 minutes away from. Which I've been spearheading and
I'm proud of you.
Talking about-
hand claps for you, Jamal. I'm proud of you. You've been really, really. I can tell this means a lot to you.
it does.
I can tell.
We're 45 minutes away from the national economic boycott. Okay, give me a drum roll, please. This is about to get testy and and everything with opinions and stuff like that. It's been dealing with opinions and talking points all week and everything. The boycott is being called by different people. I'm going to only focus on what Al Sharpton is saying with his boycott and what he wants done. I'll read to you. It's a one-day boycott of It's a one-day boycott. So far, the first of many boycotts to come. Get what needs to be got before Friday. It's about to be a new month. Let us march forward. Blackout, blackout, blackout. Not $1, not one dime, not in person, not online. February 28th, not 1 cent is to be spent. If they could, I'm reading verbatim. If they could boycott buses in Montgomery, Alabama for 382 days, for you dumb niggas, that's 1 year and 17 days.
17 days.
Beginning December 1955 with no internet, no cell phones, no Uber, no Lyft, no social media. We could simply start with a day of no spending. Okay? What else? Where's the Al Sharp? Where's the one that Al Sharpton said? Just let me read it. Give me a second.
One day boycott.
And
DEI boycott plan. This is the first step. Let's follow Al Sharpton's leadership. Here's the DEI boycott plan that has been sent out to share with all of your contacts. The 24-hour blackout has been scheduled as the first of multiple countermeasures to the attack on DEI. Our first act is turn it off. For one day, we show them who really holds power. When? Friday, February 28th, from 12 a.m. to 11:59. Do not make any purchases. Do not shop online or in store. No Amazon, no Walmart, no Best Buy, nowhere. No McDonald's. Do not spend any money on fast food, gas. Major retailers do not use credit or debit cards for non-essential spending.
Watch this.
What
What's
you
essential?
can do, if necessary, only
ready,
buy
Sal.
essentials of absolute necessary items such as food, medicine, emergency supplies. If you must spend, only support small and local businesses.
And guess what those local small businesses are? Those who selling pussy.
Hit it!
You can spend money on that. They didn't say that in that list.
And
It
weed,
didn't. And what?
marijuana.
Why this matters. Corporations and banks only care about their bottom line. If we disrupt the economy for just one day, it sends a powerful message. If they don't listen, we make the next blackout longer. This is our first action. Our numbers are powerful.
Yep.
This is our first action. This is how we make history. Again, February 28th, the 24-hour economic blackout begins.
I'm 100%. 100%.
We must use the power we do have and send an economic message with our numbers as Dr. King did in the 60s. Now share this message as a first of multiple actions and stay tuned for future actions. Hit it. Now, your thoughts.
Me first?
Go for it.
First of all, like I said, I applaud you, Mal, for really using your social media platform for really getting this message out. Using the pod to get the message out. I applaud you for that. I have mixed emotions about this, only because a lot of people disagree with this. And a lot of people are not going to do this that look like me and you. And I think that's a big part of our problem is unification. And a lot of people don't buy it or believe that our dollar matters. I'll give you some pushback right now. I seen today that someone said, what sense does it make to have one day of no spending, but then the next day you go right back and go to those same stores and spend? And basically the point was they can wait us out for one day.
Okay.
So what do you say to that, Mal?
I say to this, and I'm looking at the camera. This is a call to action. Our ancestors in the 50s and 60s who went through way worse shit than what we're going through right now. Because, side note, you had a motherfucker on one of the MAGA people who says they want a repeal of the Civil Rights Act
Yes.
because we're invading white spaces.
Yes.
We're invading white spaces. They got the gall to sit and say that.
Yes.
But at the same time, in certain times, segregation was not bad for us back then.
Right. Talk on it.
But we, like certain Negroes, have to have some kind of proximity and equation to white folks to make us feel validated.
Talk on it.
Versus whereas the situation, not versus. Whereas you had situations like the pimps back in the 60s and 70s, that their mindset was, I'm going to mac this white broad, pimp her out, because I'm getting back at the white man. Speed it up to right now.
Talk to him.
Those people are non-believers. Imagine what MLK went through in the 60s with his own people. That's the kind of people that you're seeing right now. Non-believers. They hate change. They hate making a difference. They hate being uncomfortable with their comfortableness. If you sit up here and go to McDonald's, if you look at your neighborhood and you see a McDonald's is there, not owned by us. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some. They have a black McDonald's operators, but McDonald's as a corporation is not owned by us. But it's one of the main things that's feeding the neighborhood with cheap ass food that's killing you.
That's no good for you.
It's no good for you. But then you go to the corner store, like Mike Walton would say, and it's the Arab or it's the Red Dot that's owning the corner store now.
Selling us groceries.
Correct. Selling us pork, swine, groceries, and everything. If you don't see nobody black that look like you on a corner store, that's a problem. The thing about it is you're comfortable using and spending your money. We have the highest spending when it comes down to it. As soon as we get $1,
we spend it.
We spend it. We get $10, $7 of it's gone. I'm a victim of that shit too. Don't get me wrong. We all have gone through it as black people. They put the marketing out there for us to come in and want us to spend the money no matter what, regardless. Because they put shit in front of our face because we the have-nots and we the have-nots and we the delegation that wants the wants. So you're going to take one day, just like the ancestors did back in the 50s and the 60s. Take one day. They took a whole year and 17 days of not getting on the fucking bus. Them crackers sued them for doing that shit. Them crackers sued them for doing that shit. If you take one situation, and I heard that it's other delegations that's involving themselves in doing it also. You take one day of not giving your money to Amazon because you women like to shop at Amazon because of Prime, swipe.
They get delivery every day.
Yeah, get the deliveries every day. What has that done? It's killed the malls. Amazon has killed every store that you could think of. I can't even go in the Burlington Coat Factory and get some nice clothes out of there because they selling shit with anything was painted on it and saying whatever kind of fucking name that they come up with. At Burlington Coat Factory. You used to go to Burlington Coat Factory. You used to be able to get Adidas.
Man.
Everything.
Used to get khakis, Levi's,
everything.
Ralph Lauren polos, aftermarket.
Because I used to come up.
In
Hell
Burlington,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Marshalls used to come up. Marshalls don't even sell that much polos no more.
Nope.
We're talking about actual Ralph Lauren polo.
Used to get out of Marshalls all the time.
Nigga, before the pandemic, I was Ralph Lauren out with polo from Marshalls.
Yeah.
And they had me and my man Dino sizes.
Yep.
Think about what I'm saying. If you just take one day of not spending money, or if you take that one day, if you gotta spend some money, you go around and go, instead of you going to Popeyes and go get that 8-piece, or instead of you going to Wingstop and going to get that bundle,
Go to Harold's, Uncle Remus.
Thank you. You take a little drive a little further and get it from there. You get on Uber Eats and order from Harold's. Order from Harold's from Uber Eats. I don't care what Harold's you get it from. Make sure it's black owned.
Black owned.
Yeah, not the one in Hyde Park.
Yeah. Not the one on Wabash. Not the one on Michigan.
Not black owned.
Get the ones where there's niggas that's in charge and niggas that's cooking and niggas that's taking orders and niggas that don't want to answer the phone right away. I understand what you're saying. You're uncomfortable. You're a non-believer. You're comfortable. They got you comfortable they got you comfortable with saying, I want to go to Target to go spend my money. I want to go to Amazon. I want to go to Walmart. I go pick me up an 8-piece and I can go get some clothes for the baby at Walmart. I understand that. Take a day off from it. Let them feel it. Their stock is down too. Mm-hmm. Besides the Tesla, Walmart stock is down also. Target stock is down. Yeah, they had a good year last year, but their stock is down because of these DEI movements. You all can sit up and say about these DEI, it benefited white women, it benefited whatever, gays or whatever. Cool. But we are attached to that the DEI situation. Because you got to understand, they put that DEI with the woke, with anything, with black people who have knowledge of self, who are understanding and see what's going on. Those people don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. The outside delegations don't like that. And I'm not trying to move the goalposts or anything, but this is a way to throttle the system. This is a way for you to, also as a call to action to you is to go spend money in your own community. You got Passion Teas for food. You got Tasty Bud. You got Jerk Soul. You got Soul Chicago for food. Liquor. If you want to buy your own liquor, if you want to buy liquor, instead of you going out and getting that Hennessy,
or going to Benny's,
Uncle Nearest,
go get your Uncle Nearest. Yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody that owns a black
liquor store.
Black liquor store right now. I think the one in Hyde Park sold out.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't know about any of that. Gas station, I understand. We don't own any black-owned gas stations. Last black gas station I heard about was today from Mike when he said, Mike Walton said it was one in the 80s on 79th King Drive. The other one I knew about was on 70. It was on 83rd and Cottage Grove. That's the last ones I know about. That was black owned. But the thing about it is, think about it. Look at what community and the people want to blame Democrats for how blue cities look and stuff like that. I'm like, is Chicago really that bad? Be honest with yourself. Is Chicago really that bad?
People been pointing the finger at the crime and the migrants, the businesses leaving, all because we've had pro-blue mayors. I think it's always been.
We've always had a Democratic mayor. Yeah, always.
So I don't think that has nothing to do with being a blue city. But again, look at the movement. Look at the times we in. Everything is about blue versus red.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
As if a quote unquote Republican mayor is going to change anything in this city.
Chicago has always been, like I said, a gangster city.
It's always.
From politicians down to the residents.
I don't think Chicago is really that bad.
I
don't.
Chicago.
I don't.
Translation: Chicago is not that bad.
I don't.
If you live over east, you don't see that shit every day. Mm-mm. If you live out west on 290, you don't see that shit every day.
The social media platforms make you think, or they make others on the outside think that this blue city is that bad.
It's not.
The first thing they say, you see those videos, whenever they show a shooting or a carjacking, the caption is, oh, look, blue state mayor, look at the crime in this city.
Chicago was worse in the 90s.
Thank you, Dino.
And the 80s.
And the 80s.
Thank you.
Shit.
Early 2000s, maybe. Maybe, but 90s?
90s for sure.
No.
I don't think Chicago's that bad.
Chicago is not. Chicago is one of the most beautiful cities ever. One of the most beautiful cities ever, and it's an expanded city. The thing about it is, sometimes you have to get outside of where your comfort zone of where and go somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to dominate the whole. I mean, George Daniels, the legend George Daniels. George Daniels is a music business.
Uncle George.
Uncle George is a music business fixture. he's down for the whole economic boycott. He is. He's one of our elders. You have to listen to your elders. And at the same time, as an elder now, as I'm coming into that elder stage and everything, as much as I might want to stay young, but this bald head of mine is telling me something different, which is another problem I'm having. I'm going through depression about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to depression about losing my hair, man. I don't want to go bald, man. But that barber told me, your crown is about to stop. You know what I'm saying? Listen, nigga. When your shit starts shedding right here, and you can start that George Jefferson start happening.
Oh, your shit leaving?
Yeah, my shit leaving, G. My shit leaving, Star,
Damn.
for real. He said my shit. I'm finna have the George Jefferson, and that shit's fucking with me right now. I'm depressed about that shit.
Get you some Rogaine, minoxidil.
I might have to pull a move and do
shit with Erlacher.
Do a hair BBL.
Go do that shit with Erlacher.
I might have to do that
because it ain't that bad right now. You can still kind of remedy that.
Shit, I'm thinking about doing that. I'm trying. He don't want to push my lining back. I keep telling him push the lining back, man. I want my lining pushed back. But get back on topic though.
Yeah.
It's a call to action. It's a call to responsibility. It's a call to accountability. It's also to show the younger generation what they should do and what they should
like
care about.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
something
right.
you got to care about something. You got to care about something that has some kind of belief in something.
That's right.
Because the youth now, the ones that's 20 and 30, they think shit is kosher. Everything's good because they didn't grow up in the suburbs. They're around white people all the time. And shit like that. They beating up on white people.
And
white people beating up on them.
We sheltered the hell out of them.
Beating up on Mexicans and white Mexicans beating up on them. They
That's
going
true.
to donut shows together and shit.
That's true.
Like, everything is
Sweet.
But
and that's not the MLK way. I'm gonna tell you something, just real quick. My last tip, 5 seconds. MLK in '63 wasn't the same MLK when that nigga got popped in Memphis. That wasn't the MLK in '68.
my old man said he was different.
He was. He saw it for real.
My old man said
That's not the
my
same.
old man said that last brick upside his head made him change how he was feeling.
That brick came from where?
Down there.
Was it down there?
No, it was up here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Up here,
that
up
brick
here.
came from Marquette.
Yep, up here.
Oh,
They threw a
Marquette.
brick
Up
upside
here.
his head over there.
Yep.
Marquette when he was
Marquette Park 67.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chicago. That's Chicago. So you do, once again, a call to action, a call to responsibilities. A shout out to we got to change things now. The 5% Nation got to change things. I'm gonna tell you, 5% Nation, peace to the gods and earths. I'm gonna tell y'all, you got to add one more on there. Deaf, dumb. You got deaf, dumb, and blind. You got to look. You got to add non-believers and contrarians. Those contrarians are the ones that got MLK killed. Those contrarians are the one that got Malcolm killed. Those contrarians that got every black leader killed or put in jail because they feel one way. They got knowledge of self on one way, and they feel a different way.
So
Go ahead.
so that's
I didn't mean to go off like that.
No. That's my problem is tomorrow on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, what we're gonna see amongst our delegation is full-on debates and think pieces. People challenging each other's blackness, quote unquote. People challenging the wokeness, quote unquote. This is what we're gonna see instead of being, like you just said, a call to action. You're gonna have people who gonna boycott, and then you're gonna have people who gonna post about it, and then you're gonna have people who say, "Why are you doing that? Why all of a sudden you want to be woke now?" And then tomorrow you're gonna go spend your money with those same people you boycott. That's what we're gonna see tomorrow instead of the unity. That's my point, because I think for us, we have too many contrarians among us. So many people who want to be devil's advocate. When you just said, Jamal, it should just be about the cause, the movement, just for one day. Just for one day. Everybody for one day. And also, I think, too, we're not going to get the support from the people with the big platforms, which I always tell you about.
We never do.
Why we can never move our struggle for it because the people who got the big platforms are anti what you just said. The Jason Whitlocks, the Candace Owens, the Kanye West. The people with those platforms who have the platforms to galvanize us.
Masses, yeah.
The masses. What's his name's too old. Nobody cares about what he thinks anymore.
Who? Al
Al
Sharpton.
Al
Sharpton.
Sharpton.
Okay.
The YNs don't even know who he is.
Pop it.
My man that used to be on CNN that got his own, the Alpha dude, the black dude. What's
Don
his
Lemon?
name? No, he's Alpha.
I don't know them niggas.
Oh my God, he left CNN.
Van Jones.
No, God, I can't think his
He
name.
said
right
Alpha?
now. Yes.
He
What's his name? Oh my God, what's his name, man?
he was
He a political pundit.
Roland Martin.
Roller, yes.
Oh, Roland
He-
Martin.
he's
Yeah,
another
okay.
one.
Yeah.
YNs don't give a fuck about him.
Okay.
With these type of movements, the YNs, the younger generation, they need Lil Baby and them to do this, to come out here and spearhead this.
Little baby about to fight.
His point.
But my point is, that's how they gonna get down and believe. My father and them, everything Martin said, they stood on it. They
stood on
believed it.
They believed, yeah.
As a 22-year-old man back then.
But I think Maul made a good point is that they don't understand they don't even know what's happening right now. And that's part of the problem.
They don't.
Right. Understanding why we're doing this. And nobody's telling you not to spend money. Just spend it with your own people. And just one day. That's it. So if you want to go out, you still want to take your chick on a date, take her to a black-owned place. That's all.
Virtue.
Support
Bavari.
your people.
Norman's
You know what I mean?
Bistro.
And for one day, you don't
one
have
day.
to. I'm not telling nobody how to spend their money, but for one day, you don't have to go to Target.
Hey man, it's Friday. It's niggas payday. Motherfuckers trying to spend that check. Spend it with your people.
But you don't have to go to Target.
You ain't gotta go to
for
Target.
one day,
Exactly.
you don't have to
one
go
day.
to Target.
Don't go to Target. You ain't gotta go to Pete's,
For one day.
Albertsons, depending on where you at.
depending on
Publix.
where you got. Yeah.
I mean, but you like I said, like you said, you do have the contrarian out there that is like, ooh, that means I don't have to wait in long lines,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and proudly posting the meme up of it, or you got the other one, the MAGAs people like, God damn, that means I'm going to shop my ass off tomorrow, because it's also white people that's taking, just for you niggas to understand and know,
Talk about
it's
it.
white people that's participating in this economic
Yeah.
blackout also, because they are affected also.
And,
Absolutely.
And
They've been getting knocked the fuck out of jobs. A lot of them forestry jobs,
yes,
gone.
gone. Gone.
Forestry,
Gone.
some shit that niggas don't get involved with.
At all.
We rather go work at Enterprise Rent a Car. I was there at one point in time.
A lot of
I'm
people
guilty.
were.
Instead of going into forestry, we
Yeah.
could have went to forestry
And ran that
And
shit.
ran it.
Yeah, we weren't
and
thinking
we,
about that.
I wasn't even thinking about
Wasn't even thinking about
majoring in forestry. Do you understand how much them motherfuckers was getting paid? And now he wants to take that forestry job.
Yeah.
No, not forestry job. He wants to take that forestry and sell it off. That cracker in charge wants to sell off all the forest for lumber, sell it off to the highest bidder, get rid of all the national parks and everything. We talking about Grand Canyon. What's the one that with the cartoon
Yellowstone.
with the Yellowstone shit with the bear and everything and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
All the national parks. He wants to sell that shit off.
And white people will be watching tomorrow. I've already seen MAGA accounts said, yeah, go ahead and load up those carts right now. Let's show them how powerful we are.
Yeah,
They see what I'm saying?
yeah. Mexican, I'm gonna tell you something. The Mexicans circulate their dollar.
Yeah, amongst themselves. Hell yeah.
You ever drive? You want to see how things go? Drive down 26th Street in Chicago. Drive down Kedzie.
No. Go to Chinatown.
Okay,
That's the perfect example about
circulating the dollar.
and and spending with each other and building with each other.
That is a
We
perfect
can't
example.
put any businesses in that area.
You can't.
Not one. Not a one. We cannot have anything over there. But guess what? But guess what others can do in our community?
Come in and
Oh,
set
we
up
don't
shop.
own. We don't own shit in our communities. No restaurants, no stores, like you said, no gas stations, no cleaners, and we used to own all of it.
My grandfather had a service station. That's what they was called back then.
Yeah.
My grandfather had a gas station back in the day.
I'm surprised
Really?
John's Hardware on 74th and Host is still around.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But that's been around since
That's
I was a
black-owned?
shorty, black owned.
You heard it
hardware
there
store.
first. A black-owned hardware store, John's Hardware. Instead of you going to that motherfucker, the other one. What's the other one?
Ace.
Yeah, instead of you going to Ace.
You know, 74th and Halsted. That's been around since I was a shorty. And my
But see, the
grandfather
thing
used to
about it
take
is
there.
they put it so much where you get nervous about going around there on 74th and
Yeah.
Halsted.
And ain't
You
nothing
get so
happening
nervous
over there.
because of
Yeah.
who-
YNs.
with the YNs and
And
who's
the
affiliated
Geechees.
there, what's smack,
The
with it.
Geechees walking around.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, it's a call to action. Like you was alluded to and saying. You said your grandfather owned the service
He
station.
owned 2 of them. My old man told me that. I almost cried.
Yeah.
See, that's generational wealth that you missed out on because we didn't support you. Our people back then didn't support you because they wanted to go over to they wanted to go over to the
Habibi.
Habibi who came over from because he was trying to get away from the sheik who was in
Voila.
charge back in the 70s who was fucking him over and killing him and shit like that. I seriously think and feel and know that they're also trying to do population control with RFK as the leader of the health. So no vaccine. We got different vaccines for blacks and whites.
Yeah.
They're trying to do, and with this, it's a bad measles breakout.
outbreak right now in
Huh?
Texas.
Go ahead.
It's a bad measles outbreak in Texas.
Did you hear what he said about that kid that died from that measles?
I heard about the kid died. But what did he say?
In summation, oh well,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen. Right now, it's another fucking Wuhan, China bat flu shit going around. That's knocking them motherfuckers out
Over there?
again over
Yeah.
there.
Now let's see what happens though.
But you don't hear about it because what? The World Health Organization has been
Right.
disbanded and
Right.
it's over with.
Right.
CDC, problems.
Yeah. Problems in that motherfucker.
You don't hear shit.
Funding.
So it's spreading rampant. So you got the flu, you getting hit with the flu, the measles, all this kind of shit like that. Simple shit. Getting hit with the flu and the measles and everything, it's hitting us. But we not paying attention. Because we worried about Elon and the star. We got all this shit going on. So you see, I mean, man,
We got to stay woke, man.
we do. We got to stay woke. You got to stay, and
And
don't be
involved.
afraid. Just because you are woke, don't be
Educated.
that. Which is about us.
Don't.
Yeah.
I think you should never be afraid to be educated. I think that's what it is. The woke thing is a whole nother level, but don't be
Yeah.
afraid to be educated.
And just pay attention to what's happening
Yes.
around you.
Yes.
And have these conversations. That's why these conversations are so important. Because even if you don't know what's going on, you getting the information where now you can go and research it to see what's happening. How is this affecting you? Because not everything affects everybody, right? And I think that we get caught up in that shit where this don't necessarily affect. It's not really affecting
Like
me.
this. What's
Yeah.
going on for tomorrow? A lot of people have that mindset.
Yeah.
It ain't affecting me.
It ain't
I'm
affecting
going
me.
to Walmart.
You know,
That's the contrarian, right?
That's
I
the
know.
contrarian.
Yeah.
That's the contrarian and the non-believer and the hypocrite.
yeah.
You got a lot of niggas that's out here that's hypocrites. They got knowledge of self.
Yep.
They got knowledge of self, but they hate everything new that's getting tried, that's uncomfortable, and everything.
And we got to remember that
Everything.
everything is not just about you. It's a bigger picture to this shit. It's about us, the collective. And
Correct.
And as
It
the
is about the collective.
And as
I
the
agree.
collective, we are, you know, we fluttering. This is depressing, man. Change subject.
Change subject. Man.
Give me a rewind, man.
Sidebar.
Shit.
Kenwood got their lick back tonight.
Who they play?
They beat Whitney Young. Girls.
Really?
Yep. Got their lick back.
Man, I gotta tell I gotta text my man. Hold on a second, man. Hold
Got
on.
their lick back.
Rewind. Rewind. No way, for real?
Yeah, they got their lick back.
What was the score?
I don't know the score, but I'm just looking at Whitney Young's page.
Can y'all tell me what this 3-on-3 WNBA shit is that I've been
Well,
seeing?
it's not WNBA.
What is this
It's
shit?
Not affiliate of WNBA. This is called Unrivaled.
Oh,
This is started by Breonna Stewart.
They getting started though.
And another WNBA girl. So I watched it for the first time on Wednesday.
Okay.
Peace, God.
Some real basketball being played.
Hey, congratulations.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, black man.
Hey, you on the podcast right now? Coach Mo is here on my left. He just gave us the news. Talk to my man Dino on the right. He went to Mount Carmel. Yeah. Dino's the newest addition to the podcast. Welcome him in there. It's my man Andre Lewis, coach of Kenwood
All right, Andre.
High School.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
You beat your nemesis, which is Whitney Young. I got you live on what's the name. If you want to curse, that's on you. If you don't want to curse, that's on you. Go ahead.
Just so proud of my kids, man. My kids played so super hard. They were focused. Overcome a little adversity at the beginning of the game, but we grinded it out. I'm very fortunate, brother. The guys have blessed me, man. I coach a great team full of great young women who are extremely focused. They accept adversity. They accept the difficulty. They run to the difficulty, and we got it done tonight. I'm just super proud of them.
Hand claps.
Hey, Coach Dre, I'm just glad you got your lick back, man.
Hey, man, you know what? we lose the city championship, but we beat them Dolphins everywhere else.
Hit it.
Hey, you know I know that. You right. You right.
We beat the Dolphins in their gym,
Yep.
in your gym. I don't know what it is about UIC. For some reason, it don't work with us. For some reason, we not on the same frequency. But everywhere else, we seem to get it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Who you play next?
We got Marist, your Catholic League people. I'm already prepared for them. I'm sitting in front of my Chromebook, my laptop. I got 3 games that one of my coaching buddies sent me. So I'm already grinding, brother.
So after once you play Marist, if you win, then what?
We go downstate, baby.
And how many games downstate?
2 games downstate, man.
Woo.
Go ahead and get it done, man.
Get it done.
Hey,
Get it done,
let me let
man.
you in on a little extra secret. Jamal,
I'm listening.
bro, I've been coaching so long. Do you know if we win out, the third win will be my 500th victory?
Wow.
Wow. Hand claps, man.
Hey, claps. That's
I tell you, bro,
impressive.
I can't believe that I'm at this point. I can't believe it. And this group, this is the most accomplished group that I've had. This group has won more games. We're 32-3. And I'm fortunate. I got a great group of seniors, not a good group, a great group of seniors. I got 5 kids going D1.
Okay, go ahead and name the schools. Go ahead.
We repping the culture. So my best players going to Howard.
Hand claps.
I got another kid that's going to the University of Buffalo.
Hand claps.
That's Diane Jackson. And in addition to her going to the University of Buffalo, she's also on the Puerto Rico U17 and U18 national teams. She played for Puerto Rico on both levels last year in the summertime. I got another kid, Isis Thomas, that's going to Tennessee State University representing HBCU.
Hand claps.
And then I have two kids that are staying local. London Walker George, who is going to UIC on scholarship, and I have another kid, Jade Hamilton Gill, who's our sixth man, big kid, bruiser. Think female Charles Oakley. That's who she is.
Really?
Hey, she be
She's going to
banging.
Chicago State.
Hand claps.
She a monster down there.
She is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, they were big tonight, man. You know, they were focused. They were locked in. No matter what Whitney Young did tonight, we were on it, and I'm just super proud of them. And I can't speak enough about them, man. They have grinded from last summer, and all we've talked about is, you know, enjoying the journey. So we ain't talking about next weekend. We worried about we focused on Monday.
Okay, where's Monday's game at?
Monday's game, 7:00, Hinsdale Central.
What the hell is that?
Hey, that's a beautiful gym.
It's a beautiful gym.
Beautiful
it's got
gym.
a big ass screen that I
Yes.
love.
Where, Jim?
That big screen.
Hinsdale Central.
Jamal, the screen's so nice. The screen cost $180K.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, we just played there like 2 weeks ago. It felt like I was at a D1 school.
Really?
It's just beautiful.
There's no bad seats at Hinsdale
None.
Central.
When the season's over with, you
I'm there.
You there?
I'm there.
Okay, cool.
I'm
All
there.
right.
You ain't got to worry.
Cool. Great. Enjoy your night. Enjoy
Yes,
your
sir.
victory.
Appreciate it, bro.
Get ready for the next game
Definitely.
and be victorious. I love you, and I'm
Love
gonna
you,
talk.
brother.
And the podcast loves you too.
Yes,
so
sir.
you gotta we got a date for you on the podcast. Pause.
Definitely.
All right.
All right.
Rewind.
Whole ass country nigga got thrown out the game.
Cool.
And
Yeah, I was just
I
looking
had
at
him
that.
for 20. Guess what he got thrown out the game on?
What?
18 points.
18? Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
that some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he already had a technical already and shit.
He threw the ball in the stands
He was that mad? That mad?
against the Lakers.
God damn, man. Give me a rewind.
Look at that. Hachimura, 5 points.
5 points?
Fucker.
Motherfucker, man. Fuck him, man. Hachimura. He's supposed to be
10
out there
easily.
killer, man.
All these motherfuckers too sensitive, man. That's this generation.
Yeah.
Magic Mike is here, podcasting.
Mike.
Mike, what's up, man?
What's up with it, dog?
Hey, we was on the topic of the boycott going on tomorrow. I was on your pod earlier. We got a little heated and everything with that. Coach said he was tuned in. But anyway, I want to get your thoughts on it as one of the people that's, even though you're down in Houston, you're still a Chicagoan no matter what, through and through. Your thoughts on it.
Hey, man.
Speak up a little bit.
What else we need to do, man? You see where we at. I think it's real. We all participate in it. Even if you don't, man, just don't be a negative Nancy with the whole shit, man. And shit on people who are doing it. We gotta start somewhere. So we gotta start. Tomorrow could be a start.
It's a lot of negative Nancy's, a lot of negative Nathaniels out there.
Contrarians, right?
Contrarians,
Contrarians.
non-believers. You got hypocrites out there. You got a lot of Ralph Abernathy's that's in the flesh that don't even know who Ralph Abernathy is, but you know what I'm saying. You got a lot of Negroes that's Negroing hardcore about this boycott that's really up in arms about it. You know what I'm saying. So we know a few. Everybody knows somebody. And everything. Are you participating yourself?
Yeah, I'm participating, man, of course.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I try to spread the word myself, man. This system, so we get you see what's going on with us, really. And, we complaining and blaming the next person, man. We got to fix us first. We're trying to fix us.
Yeah.
So cut all the bullshit,
We do got to fix us. We do got to fix us and everything. We do got to fix us.
You know, that's what I'm gonna get on though. For real, man. I appreciate y'all. In 10 years, reasonable ignorance. Let's go out and start working on us.
Yeah, I agree.
Start with us first.
Going back to get you some sleep and rest, man. I'll talk to you later on. Even though we're on the same time frame down there, get you some rest, bro. All right? All right. Let me rewind again. Rewind one more time. So, Coach Dino, Sound Guy Mike, and everybody else affiliated with Reasonable English Podcast. Get well, Jessica.
Yes.
Annika, happy belated birthday. Catrice, shout out to Catrice Bell and everybody. I saw a clip earlier that really threw me off, man.
What was it about?
Jim Jones.
Jim
Jones.
Capo.
Jim Jones.
Capo from Harlem.
Did you see the clip?
Yeah, I saw it.
The Breakfast Club clip.
Yeah, it was a couple of them, but
The one where he said he went to whip Cam ass.
I
or
saw
he,
the
or he
Breakfast
invited him
Club
to a
clip.
fight. That's the one I saw.
For
That's the one
10
you
mil.
saw?
For 10 mil.
For 10 mil. So I'm tell Floyd to put the 10
Said
mil
tell
up,
Floyd
set
to
it
put
up.
10 mil, set it up.
He'll beat his face in.
Yep.
that's the clip you saw?
That's the clip
He
I
said,
saw.
"Don't play with me."
Yeah,
What's the clip?
Capo.
How many clips did you watch the
Interview?
No,
Yeah.
ain't
No,
seen
I
the
just saw the
interview.
clip.
you just saw the clip?
Yeah.
Okay. These guys was once,
Man, they was once partners, man.
yeah, they
You
were.
know? But Cam, and I love. I'm a huge Cameron fan, but he be coming from left field sometimes.
Who does?
Killer,
Okay, go ahead.
you know, like that. Even like that shit with Ocho Cinco. Like I never thought that Ocho was telling the truth about his junk. You know what I mean? I kind of thought that was cap. You know, he Cam just be going like Cam just be saying crazy shit, I think, for the
Cam
clicks.
said, "I don't like that nigga."
Yeah, I don't like that nigga. He a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a bitch. I offered you money. You know, I'm like, Cam just be coming, man. He shock value. This nigga trying to be the black Howard Stern. That's what I think about Cam and how he's using his platform. Very entertaining though. I support it. I like it is what it is, actually. But
Did you watch the whole situation with that? What he said, what Cam said about the whole Ocho Cinco? Did Ocho responded, right?
responded?
Ocho
What did he
responded.
say?
he come with peace. And Cam was like, he got mad. You know, he was trying to talk to Ocho about getting on the show, and Ocho told him to talk to his people. Cam like, but nigga, I'm talking to you. And Ocho was like, man, you know, that's not how I handle my business. You know, respect how the man handle his business. I get that. But then he started calling him a bitch ass nigga. You
Harlem
know.
shit.
You know what I mean? He just went left field.
As far as the whole Cam and Jim boxing, that's something that I don't want to see.
Nah, Jim would beat
I
Cam
don't think
ass.
nobody want to see that.
No.
bro.
At the same time, I think Cam is much more of a smarter person. Like, nigga, you fucked up. You're a fucked up individual. You're an old nigga. And we talked about that, which is one of our highest rated clips. You're an old nigga that thinks you're still young, like, you know. And I want to play y'all something. I want to play a 3-minute clip.
Old nigga.
This is what Jim Jones said on the Breakfast Club that got published today in regards to his.
It's crazy. I give a lot of great advice, and sometimes I hardly take my own advice. So when people hear that conversation, it's like, yo, I tell people stay off them phones all the time, and look what happened. I mean, same thing came back to bite me on the ass and things like that, and that could have caused me a whole lot. But God is good. I got some good brothers around me that stood 10 toes down. You heard? So long as I'm out, they out. You heard? And it's free until we see him, and he'll be home in a little while. For real.
I guess that's what I'm asking. You not running from the affiliation, even though we in an era where people are getting jammed up for shit like that.
You're jammed up if you're doing crime.
Yeah.
You heard? It's not a crime to be a blood. It's not a crime to be a bling. It's not a crime to be a fraternity member. It's not a crime to be a sorority member. It's all the same thing.
I took exception to that. We'll discuss it after you hear the whole clip.
It's a crime if you do crime while being that, and that turns into other things. And if it's more than one of y'all doing crime while being blood, that turns into a RICO and things like that. I do business. I'm a businessman. You heard? Y'all know that. I make music, baby.
I always want to ask, right? You know, in past interviews, and you talk about it, bringing Bloods to New York. You ever regret that?
I didn't bring the Bloods to New York.
God damn.
What the fuck? You got me high.
Here you go. Here. You can see with that. So you need this.
Shoot that I ain't committing no crime. And he said, actually,
You brought the Bloods to New York.
God
And
damn.
on May 2nd, 2020.
Dr. He said he made it popular. That's what I was asking.
That's a difference. That's a difference.
Making it commercializing.
There you go.
Commercializing
God damn.
my gang
All right, let me say it
affiliation.
right.
I understand the question now because you made it cool, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I made it cool, but I also commercialized. I made millions of dollars off the gang culture. You know what I mean? So same thing what Snoop has done and how the West Coast. You know what I mean? So, but I know I did not start that. I was a young kid. You know what I mean?
Commercialized.
Coming up out the ghetto
I think he means
and looking
he-
for, you know what I mean, my place in society and things like that. And the brotherhood always took care of me, and now you dig. Shout out to the brothers, man. You know what I mean?
But do you regret it? Because you commercialized it, you made it cool in New
Do
York.
I regret anything? No, I don't, because I've done so many positive things being in this position as being a man, as being a gang member, as being a father, as being all these things. You dig? Like if I didn't have this platform, people would never know how great some of these people can be. Because I put on a lot of people bloods, and I put all type of people in positions to make money and feed their family and things like that, and employ so many people and show so many people how to walk in the right direction and things like that, and understanding there's a thin line between crashing out and trying to, and then you ask anybody, anyone that's around me, you ask them if I ever encourage them to do anything wrong. You know what I mean? My objective is about getting a dollar. Each one teach one. We staying tight. The wall is up. Can't nobody fade us. Let's protect ourselves. You know what I mean? Of course, if somebody crosses the line of discretion as a man, you have to protect yourself. But for the most part, that's not my lesson. It's not violence. You know what I mean? At all. But in this rap game, we've used violence to make a lot of money, and that's what these labels egg us on to do. You know what I mean? We've see the money, and we think about the money more than anything else, and it's so easy for us to get caught up in that rabbit hole for so many of us and things like that. Just talking about things that we actually went through. You know what I mean? Especially for some of us. A lot of us are just, you know what I mean? But
No, you ain't say nothing.
You rap about the labels having, I don't want to say a certain responsibility, but I guess a certain responsibility. When you saw Leo's comments that he made up here a long
what he
time
said?
He basically just was like, he got to eat too.
What he said?
He said he got to eat.
What he say?
He said he got to eat too, in regards to, people pushing the drug culture, the gang culture, whatever.
I mean, bro, nobody's twisting nobody's hand to do anything. You heard? This is entertainment business, man. Shouts to Leo. I've learned a lot of lessons from him. I don't agree with everything that a lot of people do and things like that. But he was one of the first people that gave me a position to be one of the biggest executives in the game at Warner Music Group. So I really ain't got too much bad to say about him. It's crazy. I give a lot of great advice, and sometimes
You hear that? Your thoughts?
What parts you didn't like, Mal?
The whole everything.
Exactly. That was a cooning.
Hit it! Clip right then and there.
In the words of Dr. Umar, you just heard a motherfucker. If you never heard how a raccoon sounds when they playing in your garbage at night, what you just heard right there is that's how a coon talks. that was the most coonish. Lord have mercy. Damn, we are fucked. And then we talking about boycotting. We are fucked up as a people. Lord have God.
Gotta agree, Dino.
That was that nigga right
That was
there.
bad. I'm glad I didn't watch this interview.
Whatever I said bad about
a
Cam
lot of respect for Jim Jones.
before that.
I have respect for him somewhat. It's gone down.
Yeah, that nigga right there. He's an
When I
idiot.
saw that clip earlier, and I haven't watched the whole Breakfast Club interview, context and everything. But context right then and there, it showed me what type of person you are. Number one, every blood should extort you.
Period.
Every blood should be extorting you anytime that you come into there. What's the name? You got to give me some money.
Period.
If that's the game, if that's the problem that you playing, if that's the shit that you want to play by, the rules you want to play by, he should be getting extorted. Because if you made millions off being a blood and promoting that,
made millions off saying you're a blood,
being a blood,
which he did,
and you done promoted that to
the same thing that Snoop did. This nigga said that. It's the same thing that Snoop did.
Yeah. And then you compared it to fraternities and sororities and shit like that.
It's the same thing.
No, we're not. We're not.
Nowhere near.
We are not that.
Not even founded on the same principles.
That was real bad.
For you to even sit up and say that I made millions from being a blood, that's bad.
Real bad.
I don't care whether Snoop said it or not. Snoop is ignorant of himself too, but at the same time, you sit up there and said about, you equate yourself to Snoop. You equate yourself to that highest of plateaus. You don't have the fucking music catalog to even sit up and say that. Number two,
that nigga can't
why are
even
you
fuck with Snoop
promoting shit that's going to deter the black delegation?
Mm-hmm.
Even Chicago niggas don't do that at all. And this is the most gang-banging city it is outside of L.A. This is gang-bang capital right here.
City of gangsters.
Correct. The city of gangsters, where the whole gang shit comes from. You get out there and promote and sit up and say what you said. And you're 49 years of age.
That was awful.
He proved Cam right.
He proved Cam right.
He sure did.
You trick niggas out they spot and get
Damn.
them jammed up. Max B still gone and locked up. 75 years. Hit that gunshot. Mel Matrix gone. Hit it. What's the other nigga? That other nigga that was with Mel Matrix. Shotty gone. Set up for 15 something years.
Yeah, he a clown ass nigga, man.
That was. You heard the clip, y'all. Coach, what you got to say? Anything?
I'm disappointed because I like Jim Jones, but that was disappointing. Very disappointing.
It just shows lack of knowledge.
I'm glad I didn't watch the whole interview.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna watch it. But I don't like the Breakfast Club. It's this is what they want. It's part of the culture that's feeding our people, you know, this negative, stupid bullshit, these narratives, man. They just keeping up shit. And for them to even laugh and what are you doing? Like, come on, man. We got to start holding our people accountable again.
We do.
And that's one of the platforms that they never do. For real, like Charlemagne to say some off the record. You know what? Charlemagne only holds people accountable that he's not afraid of. He another bitch ass nigga.
Hit it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't know what's worse. Was that worse or was that of Birdman going to sleep on stage?
You just caught me off guard with that one.
Which one was worse? This nigga talking about blood shit and making millions off being a blood versus that nigga going to...
No, that was worse.
That was worse.
That nigga BG was like this.
Wake up.
You saw that shit?
Hey, after Wayne had to cut him off, he was like, man, you know, Turk was in jail for 35 years. Such and such is in jail. Wayne was like, man, turn that music on. What the fuck is you talking about?
Wake up.
Oh, Birdman, that nigga's on some kind of drugs or something. Yeah, and all of these little Wayne.
How old is Birdman?
He gotta be 55. He gotta be J now, close to 60. Birdman gotta be close to 60.
Yeah. That was so sad to see that shit. They said the caption said sleep. I said, no, that wasn't no sleep. That was
a nod.
Nah,
That was a lane.
We didn't seen that shit on the west side of Chicago before.
Yeah, that was fentanyl.
I done seen that shit before.
Some heroin type
I done
shit.
seen that shit in my house before.
Yeah.
Watching my uncle. I done seen a motherfucking heroin lean.
Heroin lean, yeah.
That heroin was, you know, you get rich off heroin. You get money off cocaine, but you get rich off heroin, man.
Motherfuckers be leaning and they look like
Am
they
I
gonna
right or
tip.
wrong?
They ain't gonna tip over.
I ain't never said you did nothing like that at all. But you get rich off, if you sell that shit, you get, am I right?
Yeah.
At least buy a car off cocaine.
Hey, the West Side got rich off heroin, goddamn it.
All over the West Side.
All over the West Side.
He buy a car. You can at least buy a car.
At least buy a car off cocaine.
Sound guy Mike, ladies and gentlemen.
Reasonable English Podcast. Anywhere where you hear podcasts at, we are there on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We are there. Follow us, subscribe, leave comments, send messages. Let us know what you want to talk about. At Dino the Great over here on my right. At D, that's DEENO.
THA.
The Great. You know how to spell great? If you don't, you dumb. At Coach Mo over here on my left. Is it Coach Mo or Coach Moses? Which one?
Coach Moses on Twitter.
On Twitter. You got a game coming up?
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock against Prosser.
Where?
At Fenwick.
At Fenwick? At home, huh?
Mm-hmm.
7 o'clock?
Yep.
Congratulations to you also.
Thank
as well.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations to you also as well. If you win this game tomorrow, then what?
So tomorrow's the regional championship game. Then we win. We play again on Tuesday night at Little Village High School.
Against who?
The winner of Peyton and somebody else.
Okay.
Forget who the other team is.
Potential to go down state, huh? 3A?
Yep. 3A gonna be tough too.
Gonna be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us informed. Let us know.
I will.
Yeah. Like I said, on SoundCloud, Reasonable English Podcast. We up there.
Hey, I know we doing a boycott, but can I get a Polish from Jim's, or that's that we can't fuck with Jim's?
No, my brother.
Damn.
You cannot get no Polish right now.
No, my brother. You got
Only place you can go to is if it's black owned, brother.
Yep.
I don't even think the niggas on Stony Sub. Shit.
Niggas don't own Stony Sub.
Damn. Or maybe some noodles. Shit.
We still live? Was it common?
I didn't pay attention to that.
Me neither.